God, that feels just very much like the tabletop anthem.
Sure.
always
Hello,
count on
you
Seda.
adventuring
I'm
beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Starlight New Dawn Pokerole. Chapter 2, Episode 14, Oran Grove, the Scarlet Mystery, Part 9. This is a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon themed tabletop campaign. We will begin, as we usually do, with introductions, beginning with the illustrious storyteller, Taldarius.
Hello, I am Taldarius, and I will be the storyteller for Starlight New Dawn today. I will be playing the allies, I will be playing the enemies, and I will be playing everything in between. Of course, that is not one of the player characters. The question for today is, if you had the option of going down a difficult path in order to get a great reward, or going to a place in order to get a very nice, fulfilling meal and a good night's sleep, which would you take?
Question regarding the question. Is this normally
Yes.
or right now?
This is for the characters, not for your situation. Because if it was right now, I think we all know what the answer would be.
I'm assuming right now for the characters, but I mean, but you're just saying just normally for the character.
Yeah, just normally for the character.
Okay, yeah, because if it were
'Cause
right now
right
for
now,
the
I know what
characters,
everyone
it's
would choose.
everybody goes to the nice safety, please.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wants
no.
a
I'm
nice
talking about
sleep.
like agnostic to your current situation. This is about the characters, not the state of game.
Okay, well, Amos.
Alright. Hi, I'm Wernimal, and I play Amos the Growlithe. Amos would, agnostic from our current situation where he definitely just wants a good night's sleep and like some good food. Amos, he wants to get some. He wants to loot.
What do you mean he wants that? Like he's had that.
I didn't mean he's had that.
He's cameoed in both of the other Pokemon games at this point.
Okay, true. He had like nice pancakes in one and then nice waffles in another.
He's
So
the
he's
only
had
one
good
of the
food.
group that's actually eaten well.
Yeah, and then I had a good night's sleep the last episode of Lost in Chaos before I decided, hey, I have been hanging out with these nice Pokemon for too long. I should probably wander off and find my way back to my party again.
But yeah, anyways, on to Argus. Aurum, you are muted.
Now I am not. Hi, I'm Aurum and I play Argus, the scaredy cat tyrant. And, staying true to his scaredy cat tendencies, he wouldn't go anywhere dangerous. A good meal and a night's rest is great. That's a good enough reward. I don't need anything special. Argus wants to eat well.
Eat the milk blob.
He
Oh, no.
might.
Might try.
Hi there, I am Arzadeyu, and I play Azurith, the jolly off-color jangmo-o. And in response to the question, honestly, if it were up to me, I would go for the easy path. Only if my friends want to go together down the hard path, then I'll go along.
All right.
Seda.
I was just waiting for the call out, but good evening, everyone. My name is Seda, and I play Dart, the Steel Ground Rockruff. And circumstances aside, I feel like if that was a really fulfilling reward, something that like really spoke to Dart, like his thirst for knowledge, he might just decide to go down that difficult path and then actually achieving and obtaining what he wants. But it has to be something really good, because good nights, you can never go wrong with good night's sleep.
This is true.
Yes.
And
Rocky Road.
What?
Rocky Row.
Rocky Road.
Rocky Row.
Murky Row.
Anyways, hello, I am Zim, and I am playing as Jet, the Ghost Electric type rockruff. As for Jet, he would very much go down the more difficult path. Not so much for the reward as just to explore and see what's out there. You're not going to get much, you're not going to see much just sitting in a tavern, you know? Jolene?
Hello, I am Colada, and I play Jolene, the admittedly somewhat temperamental milcery, who's was maybe at their wits' end a little bit. As for the question, it was difficult path, but like a great reward, or a easy path with meal and sleep guaranteed at the end. Something along
Yep,
that
a good
line.
night's rest and a fulfilling meal.
Okay. I've been trying to think of what Jolene would want from this, because she would be of two minds here, but I think she would go with the difficult path if it was rewarding to her current goals. So it's like, general long-term goal specifically of being able to like help other ers with medical stuff, being a doctorly type. Doctorly. I don't think that's a word, but along those lines, she'd go with the hard path with the big reward.
Marten?
And Vector.
And last. Yep.
Hello, my name is Aviating Wolf. I play as the water flying rockruff. And for now, Vector doesn't really demand much at the moment. The only thing what Vector just wants is just a nice, it doesn't hurt to have a nice warm meal, and a nice place to sleep. But the most important thing is just having good company at the current moment, and not really, ready to go down to the difficult path right now. But I think Vector would very much just, there's not really much to satisfy Vector. Just pretty much just as long as you be able to just be able to rest well and just kind of relax and have, and just be able to be with his friends, and that's pretty much all Vector wants and probably Vector needs.
Dar? In that case, is there anyone who would like to declare that they'd like a new ability for the session? Anyone want to swap out their abilities?
Can I change mine from strong draw to strong jaw?
Yes, you may.
You know what? Sure. I'll swap out for both soundproof.
So, I guess that does beg the question. Are you going to actually let Jet's ability work? Because,
Well, yours is Curse Body, and yeah, that works. And then the other one is Static, which would also work.
okay. Rygon wouldn't let the cursed body work.
What's the point of having it then?
Kind of my point.
If you have it, then you should be able to use it. It should not be restricted.
He wouldn't let it work
That's-
because the enemies only had one move, and so I could make them unable to attack at all. And
They had their strike.
But the strike.
not. Let's move on from this subject. All I needed to know was that they would work. So yeah, I'm sticking
Alright.
with cursed body.
All right. In that case, who's up for recap? It's a bit of a
Looks
false
dis-
question, but who's up for recap?
Everyone
Picks up
looks
the
to
dart.
Seda.
Rose on the podium.
Hi, Seda.
Dart has stepped forward by sheer dint of everyone else stepping back.
No, Dart has stepped forward because Argus threw him forward.
I would like to do it, but I kind of forgot what happened a little bit.
I wasn't here.
All right. Well, we can get you set up to do it one. Well, you said you want to do it, but
Oh wait, I mean,
you
I
can set up to
did it.
do it.
I mean,
But
I did it. I did it
what
last time.
aviating means is he doesn't want to do it. He's just
No.
being polite.
I
I would
mean,
step
it's
up, but Seda's been doing it so well that I'm just letting him do it all the time.
Let me speak.
No, again, like I said, like a sweetheart. I don't. You may have the more of the for the notes for last session, but yeah, no. I mean, I did it last session, so
I'll do this week's session then.
yeah. Sorry,
Right,
sweetheart.
So previously on Starlight New Dawn, the Oran Grove, the Scarlet Mystery, the split in the party continued. After Team Astrodon managed to get Miss Simmers out of the tent, two storylines began to emerge. One with Vector and Azurith going along with Bippin and Miss Simmers to take these snowberries back to Miss Simmers' residence to start brewing up a cure. Meanwhile, Dart, Jet, Jolene, and Argus stayed behind to buy a little bit more time, but they bit off a bit more than they can chew diplomatically. Now the half the group back at Miss Simmers is currently actively watching Miss Simmers work on brewing that cure in the cellar of her residence. Meanwhile, the other half have just initiated combat with Baron Saint, the leader of the Oran Grove operation from the Alabaster Gleam, and yeah, there's definitely a ticking down timer on when the rest of the Alabaster Gleam members show up. So help.
Good luck, have fun.
Basically. God, I feel like I'm watching one of those lore in a minute videos now. Now you find yourself facing down the head of the Alabaster Gleam. Good luck.
Wait, GLaDOS, no,
Fine.
don't leave us to die.
Will the funny
Hopefully.
puppies prevail?
Hopefully, they don't suffer an unfortunate skill issue.
I guess one of the overall questions, though, is where is Amos in all of this?
Canonically, Amos is with the group that was going back to town proper. Because that's where he was canonically the session before. So,
Yeah.
Amos would be there, presumably assisting with the process. Oh, So one important thing that needs to be recapped specifically for Amos in that case is just the fact that the current plan, as was given to you by Miss Simmers, when going around to take the buckets from the well, if Alabaster Gleam tries to stop you, claim that you are getting the water for her because the water barrels in her basement were broken by the slicing rain. That is the plan to lie, in case it comes up.
Okay.
So if they start talking about the water barrels being broken or whatever, and then like lying about that, that is why.
All right.
I figured that's one thing that you'd probably want to know. Okay. So I think that we're going to pick this back up off at the Alabaster Gleam encampment as the party prepares to take on Baron Saint.
We're all gonna die.
Vector out the little sideline with little pom-poms. You can do it. I believe.
You have cheerleaders from the side.
Yeah, Vector using his newly found power of hop.
Vector learned
From
hop.
last session.
Vector learned splash.
Hop, hop.
So we did just roll initiative last session, or the last time for that.
Yep.
I just
And the
realized
current
I
initiative
think
just... No, yeah. The current initiative is Dart, Baron Saint, Argus, Jet, then Jolene.
And I'm assuming we are doing Theater of the Mind for this no battle map.
Not really a need for a battle map, considering that right now it's like against one person, so...
Yeah, and I figured as much, but I wanted to ask.
It would inevitably just kind of be, like, for the most part, like a bunch of squares just standing around each other and barely moving.
Yeah, just like the big bad with a bunch of puppies surrounding them.
Which would be
Basically.
cute, but...
And a dinosaur. I'm not cute.
No, there's
You're like
there
you're
would be
basically puppy dinosaur.
there would be 3 puppies and milk blob.
Yeah.
I'm not a milk blob.
Well, no, Jolene is.
You know, Jolene's a puppy.
Milk puppy.
Oh lord.
I see we're back on this train already. Let's go.
We should teach
Wait,
Jolene
what,
transform.
What Pokemon is the big bad again?
Abra.
Abra.
What is that?
Little sleeping
First
yellow
stage of
thing.
the Alakazam line.
Yes. In other words, this might be frustrating. Abras are very
Or
well known for being
in other words,
frustrating.
we might have a hard time keeping them hostage.
The reason I asked is some.
Yeah, you may
Not
not be
do
able to
something-
keep
something
this one
stupid.
hostage. Yeah, you guys may not be able to keep this one hostage. That may in fact be the case.
But yes, I'm assuming I'm assuming groups and agreements that we are fighting and not trying to run.
Yeah.
At least not trying to run
Down
for the
with-
moment.
Down with
Yeah.
the oppressor! If things look bad, though.
I mean, right now Jet's just held up in the air, so
Yeah,
Also-
he is in fact being hoisted.
Also, we need to declare for doing single attacks or multi-attacks. Because of the thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because of the thingy, yes.
Yep, and if I recall correctly for our house rules in that one, since we did kind of have the discussion but didn't really use them, if we declare a single attack, it's a +2 bonus to our accuracy, and if we were to declare a multi, it's a -2, and then every subsequent one's an additional -2.
Yes. If you feel the need to refresh yourselves or check, remember the books in the top left corner of the board are open to combat rules, which includes rules on multi-attack, I believe. Yeah, multiple actions option. Later in the chapter. Okay, you know what? Here, just clone it. Just one more book clone. You know, just one more.
Just one more road.
One more street.
Just
One more book clone.
street. Just one more street. Just one more building.
Just
one
one
more
more clone.
plot. Just one more zone. Just one more street. Just one more street. Just one more street. Just one more street.
Oh
Just
no.
one more street. Just one more street.
Help!
Just one more
Help!
street.
Jet's
One more
looping.
street.
Jet's looping.
Oh
Just
no.
one more street.
Do we have to
Just
turn
one
Jet
more
off?
street.
Jet
and
has
on?
reached
Just
singularity.
one more street. Just one
Singularity.
more
Example.
street.
Take.
Oh
Just
no.
one more
Rotate.
street. Just one more 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 street. Just one more
So
street.
that
Yeah,
I
wait,
can
but he-
remember, what is will able to be used for? Because I remember we had talked about doing something wrong with that, if I remember right.
Rerolls. and
Okay,
stuff,
yeah.
But you also get knocked out if you use all of it.
Okay, so the will points, yes. There are certain things that it's used for. Will points are used, first of all, as the pool to overcome effects such as fear, rage, sadness, call of conscience, stuff like that. If you want to use them on dice rolls, you have to do these actions before you spend the will point, or before you roll. You add one unremovable success to the final result, and you can only do this once per action. Or you could spend a will point to ignore all pain penalizations until the end of the round.
Okay.
If you run out of will points, you faint at the end of the round, which means that if you're multi-actioning and use it at the beginning of the round, you could still go through the entire round. And just to remind people what pain penalizations are, it is based off of your missing HP. And the way that it works specifically, pulling it up right now, just so I am able to read it off perfectly. At full HP, you have no penalty. Once you have taken 2 damage, you get a -1. If you've taken half your HP, rounded down, you get a -2. And if you only have 1 HP remaining, you take a -3. This applies to all rolls you make while injured. Well, all actions. Pain penalizations can also happen due to environmental effects, like let's say you haven't slept in 3 days or something like that. Or you haven't eaten or drank anything. But yeah, just as a reminder that if you gang up and hurt the boss will in fact be hurt.
I approve of hurting the boss.
Yes. Let us hurt the boss.
Yes. Is there any other rules questions that people want to go over before we initiate combat levels?
I don't have any.
I have none.
Oh, I remember the other thing I was wondering. If you don't declare a multi-action, I believe you couldn't dodge was the thing?
Yeah, if you do a single action, you have a single action to use.
Okay.
So you can't dodge unless you want to use your entire turn dodging. One attack.
Okay. Okay.
Useful for things like Hyper Beam, not so useful if you're in a scrum.
Yeah.
Also, if you declare single action with evasion, you only get 1 bonus die, not 2.
Okay.
That is the one exception to that, and it is very weird what I understand.
So if you do single action with evasion, you can evade and still do the single action?
No.
No. Your
Oh,
action
use your
would
single
be
action
Oh
to
no,
evade.
if you use your single action to evade. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking the completely wrong thing.
Yeah. Now this is why I want to go over it. All right. So are we ready to go?
I think we're ready to go.
I think so.
All right. In that case, you all are in various positions, some more fortunate, some less fortunate, surrounding a white and purple robed Abra. However, Dart has managed to essentially pull the trigger first on your about-to-be opponent, and is first in initiative. What would you like to do, Dart?
Dart's gonna kind of take on a bit more of an aggressive, but not like, I guess a bit more stern look in his eyes, as he's going to do a single action mud slap against Baron Saint.
All right.
One more time, that's 2 bonus dice to my normal.
Yep, 2 bonus dice to your accuracy.
Yep, and the stab bonus is only for damage, correct? It's only one additional. It's
Stab?
one
One additional die, yes. Per stab.
additional die for the damage. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Oh boy, here I go.
That's a lot of success.
All right. He's not going to declare evasion for this, so you can hit.
Coolio. So that is.
Can people hear me?
Yes.
Can hear you. So yeah, it's
Yes.
so I rolled the
Alright, cool.
special +1. So I'm assuming that was just +1 damage as opposed to +1 dice.
Special +1 is how many dice you roll.
Yeah, I just need to roll a
So it
fourth
would have been
dice
your
then.
special +1 dice plus another dice. However, again, if we're doing this, we're doing this right. Which is, remember that your defense and special defense, the way that it works is that it reduces the number of dice in the opponent's pool when they are attacking.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a pool of 4, and Baron Saint has 3 special defense because this is a special.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be 4 minus 3, which means you roll a dice.
Okay. Do you want to take the first dice roll from that, or?
It orders it from smallest to largest, not
Okay, so
the.
Okay, so re-roll then.
Yeah, it doesn't order it for you. It does it by literal smallest to largest. So yeah, just roll
Coolio.
1
So,
dice.
yep.
Congrats, you deal 1 damage to Baron Saint. You mark that for you.
Cool. And Baron Saint's accuracy is reduced by 1 dice because of
Alright.
the extra effect of Mud Slap.
Yep.
That 1 dice will save us all.
That's what I'm hoping. Like,
And in the darkness bind us.
But yes, putting all of your focus into making sure that this move goes off, you successfully splatter mud all over Baron Saint's face and also across his pristine white robes.
Dart's just gonna
All right.
Not change expression. He's just going to stay focused.
All right. I took goddamn medicine for this. Why am I coughing so much still?
You're coughing
oh
up
well.
the medicine. Oh no, our
Alright.
zoroark has turned into a coughing.
Yeah, coughing. Baron Saint will in fact be multi-action. What a surprise. Who could have foreseen this?
I know, the storyteller. Oh wait, that's you.
Yes. Oh wait, that is me. And he is going to be using confusion. And he is going to be using it on Dart. Reprising the one who dared attack him first, and also attempted to keep up the lying charade after he had already so clearly gotten called out for it. And Baron Saint rolls a 4 on his accuracy. Would you like to attempt to evade?
I did the single action, so I don't think I'm
Oh
able
yeah,
to
that's
evade.
true. You're not. You're lucky you didn't roll one more, because one more would have been a crit. Alright. What would your special defense happen to be?
My special defense, because it's based off of vitality, correct?
Vitality, yes.
Okay, it is 2. Is what I have written down, but I just wanted to make sure that my stats were correct on that.
Alright, so you have your scarf set to physical defense?
Actually, no, I written down here I have it set to special defense.
Alright, lucky you. So your special defense would actually be a 3. So remove 3 dice from the Baron's damage pool. And that would be 2 damage. As you feel what feels like an almost physical force hit the inside of your head. He does not confuse you, though.
Dart's eyes are going to kind of wince a little bit as he's kind of feeling just like his head cave in.
Don't you know it's rude to ruin people's clothes? It's going to be so hard to get this nice and white again. And that will be the Baron's turn. Argus?
Argus is doing a single action. He is holding out his stick with the meteorite on the end like a wand and doing a little flick as he tries to use Stealth Rock on him.
Alright.
Special survival stealth with +2, and the stab is just damage, right? Not accuracy.
Stab is on damage and not accuracy. Yes, that is correct.
Okay, and then his stop. And then he has his mouthpiece of accuracy because he has the stick in his mouth.
Yep.
So
So you
that
have
will
special
be-
contest channel, and then
Alright.
+1, or plus
Spec-
2 from that as well.
Oh, special contest channel? Oh yeah, because it was the new one. So that would be -1.
Oh wait, no, this was Stealth Rock, so it was.
Yeah, Stealth Rock.
Oh wait,
not
no,
Geoburst.
that was Stealth Rock, not Geoburst. Sorry, I thought you were doing the new one, not the. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Special
Single action Stealth Rock, which would be special survival.
or
stealth.
+2 +1, so 7. Yeah.
Wait,
That's
doesn't single accent
4.
give bonus to accuracy?
It gives 2,
Yeah.
but he has, and then he has a mouthpiece of good fortune.
Oh, I just want to clarify for personal thought.
Because I have my tasty
Yeah,
stick.
so he has a total. Yeah, he has a total of +3 to his accuracy because he's single actioning. All right. I believe that the good Baron is in fact going to attempt to dodge this one.
Can you dodge my rocks?
Can he indeed? Indeed he can. Your rocks have been dodged.
My rocks float up,
As you...
but not around him.
Yep. Oh, it does float up around where he used to be, but he phases out of existence for a split second and appears a couple feet to the left of where he used to be.
Dang it, stand still!
Now why would I do that?
To make it easier to hit you?
Now why would I want that to happen?
I don't know, but I want it to happen.
Then perhaps you should make it happen.
Good idea.
Unironically, this guy's our tutorial boss. Somehow.
Oh, don't worry, he's not.
Don't taunt to the storyteller. Mid combat.
Anyway.
All right, is that all? Is that what you're gonna? Is that all you're gonna do for your turn?
Yep, that's my single action.
Yep. Well, you could still technically move around. You could try and get closer or farther away.
No, I'll stay behind Dart.
Okay. Then that brings us to Jolene. What would Jolene like to do?
Wait, is it Jolene? I thought it was Chet.
Chet was last.
Oh, Jet's
Oh no,
speed.
Jet would be next. Sorry. I had it in my mind that because he lost the roll off that he went after, and then for some reason I put it after everything in my head. Jet is in fact not last. I apologize.
Okay.
No, you had only lost a roll off. You didn't roll last. Sorry.
That's right. So I'm allowed to use my charge stone, right?
Yep.
Okay. Good, because it's the only thing I can use.
Otherwise, you are kind of just hoisted in air.
Hoisted by your own petard.
Again, not what that means.
God, I wish I were on the. Wish I weren't caught like this, because my shadow sneak would be very useful right now. Oh well. Single action.
All right.
Dexterity, fight, brawl. I'm fairly certain that was supposed to be channel, but... oh well. Ba-boom.
The good Baron will not attempt to evade.
Yay! So, how much am I removing from the damage?
Is it physical or special?
Physical.
All right, in that case, remove 2. Just for reference, he has 2 defense and 3 special defense.
1.
You have bracketed the boss with pain
And-
penalization.
Chance for... oh, no paralysis. Okay, that's it for Jet.
All right. Now it would be Jolene.
Yes. I believe you've, as long as you can do so, I'm going to single action a draining kiss. So, yeah, it is hard for me to read these little things.
Don't
Insight
forget that
contest allure.
don't forget that you can hold Alt.
That
And-
doesn't make it much bigger.
If you use your scroll
If-
wheel, it does.
I was
Oh.
going to mention
Ooh.
that, but then you interrupted.
And insight contest allure would give me 4, and then it's 2 for single action.
2 for single action, yes.
On 4, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. That would in fact hit, as the good Baron will not be dodging.
Okay. You said his special is
Re-
3.
Indeed, I did.
Okay, then I get to roll 2 dice. Because this is a stab move. Or wait,
All right.
stab is an extra dice, right? Not just an extra point
Yes.
of damage? Okay, then yes.
It is in
2
fact an
dice.
extra dice, yes. All right, another damage on the good Baron.
And before she blows the little kiss, Jolene makes the remark, "Well, darling, I think I must thank you for such a pleasant conversation." Then just blows a little kiss.
The little heart floats up, and then it grows an arm and punches him in the face. That's how it works, right?
I just pictured the
Oh.
little cartoony lips floating at him, and then but instead of kissing, just suddenly smacking with the side of the side of it. But
All right. In that case, we will go to the next turn in initiative. Baron Saint has used this turn. We go to the next turn in initiative. Baron Saint will now take this turn. Reminder that turns are within a round.
yeah.
Is the terminology. You know, all of you are quite vexatious with this. And he's going to be using a new move. Make sure I have the right one. I do. Cool. He will be targeting, actually going to roll a d4 for this. He will be targeting Argus.
I knew it.
Lucky you, Argus.
I'll feel lucky.
Unfortunately, as you have single actioned, you are not capable of dodging this. And the good Baron rolls 2. He is, in fact, going to be hitting you.
I've got 2 special defense, or 3 special defense and 2 defense because I have my scarf.
All right.
My scarf is special. I should write that down.
All right. So you have 2 physical, 3 special. Got it.
Yeah.
Also, yes, you probably should write that down. Yes.
There. Written down.
All right. In that case, he goes to... All right. He is dealing 3 damage to you.
It's a lot of damage.
As much like Dart, you feel like the inside of your head was absolutely hit with a battering ram. You aren't quite sure how you're even supposed to how you're supposed to deal with this, given that you have a nice, strong, rocky interior, but you're not exactly sure how you're supposed to protect your mind. You are not confused, though. He's rolled 1 on all of his confusion rolls. It's not confusing, yes. And thus ends the
Argus is just clutching his
round.
head now with the. Ow! 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 Ow!
Are you all sure that this is what you want to do? I do offer a graceful surrender.
You'll surrender?
Oh no, for you.
I don't think surrendering is a good idea, guys. He almost blew up my head from the inside. It felt like he was gonna blow up my head from the inside.
By the way, it is a new round, so it would be Dart's turn.
I'm going to be honest, I was a little bit scared there because you kind of said that in Baron Saints Furries, and I'm just like, oh god, what is he about to drop?
He's about to drop a dart because it's turn.
No, I just wanted to use the voice to see if anyone would jump. It worked. Let's go.
I thought he was saying something else.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to see if you guys would jump from it.
I thought Baron was gonna say something
about the drop new mixtape.
But yes, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Dart attempt a multi-action, preserving himself ability to evade in the future. But he's going to fire a pellet shot without saying a word. He's going to take a -2 to due to the multi-action and a -1 due to the pain penalty.
Yep, it would be a -1 due to pain penalty. A -2 due to multi-action. Or total -3.
Yep, so out of my 7 possible dice, I'll be rolling 4.
Oh wow, you have 7 dice? Neat. Good for you. As this does concern him, the good Baron is going to be multi-actioning this round, and he will in fact use up an action dodging. He has that much pain penalization. And he rolled 3 on his dodge, reducing your accuracy to at least 0. The good Baron dodges your shot. Your accuracy was not to blame. It's just that once he realizes that you were using a move against him, he flickered out of existence and moved again very slightly.
Dart's not saying a word, but his eyes are kind of like half fighting through the pain, but also just trying to like strategize. He's trying to like analyze everything going on.
All right. In terms of habits, you've noticed that Baron Saint doesn't exactly really move around on his own, like from spot to spot. He flickers out of existence and appears somewhere else, meaning that it may be unwise to attempt to trap him in a location and combo him with something, and instead, perhaps just sheer dint of fire may be better. After all, you can't catch him while he's dodging, so you have to hit him before he dodges. Or guess where he's going to be after.
Activate minigun mode.
Do you have a minigun mode?
No. But
I'm just gonna assume it's because I said sheer dint of fire.
Throw more DACA at it.
Always more Daka.
Yeah. Daka.
I believe it would be Mr. Baron Saint's turn.
It would, but he used it dodging. So it goes past it one more time to Argus.
Oh, so he's
Okay.
multi-actioning?
Yeah,
Yep.
I did say he was multi-actioning.
Okay, Argus is single actioning, and he. Okay, hold him still. Hold him still. And he's like, he takes the meteorite part of a stick and holds it in his claws, and there's like a magnetic energy as rocks start floating around Argus, and he taps into that anger he felt down in the basement, and he unleashes like a wave of magnetic force using Geoburst on him. So that'll be special contest channel, which would be 3 plus 2 for single action, plus 1 because of mouthpiece, so 6.
That is the 6. The good Baron will not be attempting to dodge. By the way, as a quick aside as to why I am saying it like that, in terms of decides to not dodge, you are allowed to look at the accuracy of the check before you declare you're dodging it.
Okay.
Kind of like it's not worth it.
Yeah. He, like, technically speaking, could he dodge it if he rolls really hot like Argus did? Technically, yes. Not worth it, so he's not dodging.
So
Go
the
ahead and use Geoburst.
Oh yes, I need to roll damage. Special plus 1, so that would be 3. Plus
minus
stat.
3. You can't yeah, but it would be minus 3 or 2. Wait, is it special or physical?
It's special.
It's listed as special. All right. Yeah, so it goes up to 4, then down by 3 to 1.
Come on, dice. He takes 1 damage as the geomagnetic pulse scatters from Argus, and then clashes down on the Abra. As the rocks start floating around him, it's like not damaging him, but there's a palpable magnetic force around him, as he loses 1 evasion of rock and steel type. So rock and steel type moves are able to hit him easier.
Yep, he'll take minus 1 on his dice rolls to evade rock and steel type moves.
Hold.
You can
Still.
tell that. You can tell that the Baron's robe is, first of all, covered slick with mud, but is also getting rather tattered from all this. Although, much like when Argus hit him before the fight had even started proper, it seems like he's still not showing any signs of pain reaction to your moves.
He's just an illusion.
I
Or
don't know
the robe is armor.
No, just inside his head, we just hear Lady Gaga's poker face.
Poker face. Well, the problem is that he could hear the
That's
inside
good.
of your head, so not the other way around.
Jet's turn.
Quick, I need to start thinking about that Ooh La La song.
Yeah, it is Jet's turn.
Jet will multi-action this turn.
Jet is multi-actioning.
Dexterity fight Baral for Charge Stone again. Only thing I can do.
Charge stone's a rock type.
Okay, and
It doesn't add to his accuracy, it subtracts from
Yep.
his evasion.
Yep, he has less evasion.
Yeah. Alright, he is not going to dodge.
yay! No damage.
Oh.
But chance for paralysis? No. Well, that's it for Jet now.
Yep. That means it's Jolene.
Would Jolene be able to get Argus and Dart within the range of Milk Splash? I don't know how far.
Argus is literally hiding right behind Dart, so.
Okay. Then,
Yes.
yeah, then Jolene is going to be doing a multi-action. She is going to be going and using Milk Splash and One Will to do a little bit of healing to Argus and Dart, assuming I get enough on the roll of the d6.
Oh, I would have had a pain penalty on my accuracy.
But first, do I need to roll the attack for that, for using it, or is on them in that way, or is that only if it's used as a offensive move? Because I don't remember if we went over that.
Okay, so the way that those work is that you still have to roll accuracy, but you literally only have to roll one success.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about like how much success you get. You just need to get at least one.
Okay.
It's more to like successfully use the move in general.
Okay. I just realized with the multi-action thing, I have only one dice to roll for this. Oh. Still gonna... It works.
Hey, you pulled it off.
And now to roll to see how much I can heal them for.
50.
Nope, 1. So I guess that'd probably go to whoever is the most hurt between the two.
All right. Argus took one more damage, so.
Yeah, then Argus is going to be...
You have also moved him up a bracket on his pain penalization.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
So that's 1 minus dice then?
Yep, now you're at -1.
Yay.
By the way, in case anyone's wondering why I say bracket, it's because that's what health brackets are, like that's what they're called, like this effect is in a lot of the games that I play.
Okay.
That's why I'm calling it bracket. Just so you know why I'm using that terminology.
And then...
Because if you think about how it works, like, you know,
Yeah.
it's like brackets. Yeah.
Say, and that's that for Jolene. So now we're into the second set of turns.
Yep. Dart, you did indeed multi-action this turn, correct?
I did, and I didn't use it for anything else at the moment, so I will fire off another pellet shot for the hell of it.
All right.
I'd be
He
at
is
a
a steel type, so he would have less at evading it.
Yep, but I'm also doing my second action of the multi-action, so I'd be taking -4 to my accuracy on top of the 1 minus pain penalty, so I'm only rolling 2 dice, so this is kind of a Hail Mary shot.
All right. Hey, you only need one unless you want if order to get him to dodge. Humana. Indeed, a humana.
I'm gonna.
Humana. All right. The good Baron will not be dodging.
Okie dokie, so the Baron has 3 special defense, and I'm doing a stab, so I'd be rolling 1 damage dice. That's my special +1 plus stab, so yeah, just 1 dice. But I'd be putting him down turn order.
Yep.
Hey!
Okay, so this is off of an effect die, right?
We actually didn't put an effect die for that one.
All right.
It just it's kind of a soft flip.
Is this what always happens?
We never actually really got this far, so this is the first time we're actually applying it.
Oh, okay.
So it isn't always happens, but if you
Okay.
want to balance that, we can have discussions.
No, it does like fucking dolphin damage. It's fine if it always happens.
I mean, it literally is just like staggering them down the corner. So now Argus would be going before Baron Saint, and if I hit again, then Jet would be going before Baron Saint.
Yep. I think this is how.
If I hit him enough times, it's effectively a flinch.
Yeah, effectively.
Basically.
Unfortunately, Argus did not multi-action, correct?
I did not.
All right, so he goes next anyway. And also you failed to deal damage, right? Or did you?
I rolled one. I rolled a 4 there, so I rolled
damage?
a 1.
Okay. Cool. All right. And the good Baron is going to use another attack. After he gets absolutely beamed by a little pellet from Dart, of course.
I hope he likes the beam.
All right, that is the. Yep. And he is going to be targeting the Jolene. With a voice line of "I don't much appreciate healers." Oh, I forgot one die. Oops. That makes it slightly better. And he only rolls a 1.
Okay. This is partially.
He actually rolled
why
3 1s, but he rolled 1 success.
Yeah. So, this is why I multi-actioned, so I can dodge. So
Mhm.
that is -4 to the evasion, or
-4, yes.
okay. Then I have 1 dice.
Hits ya. All right. So, how much special defense do you have?
I should have 3 because of my scarf.
3? Okay. Two damage.
Okay. And what were the pain penalization brackets at again?
-2, half rounded down, 1 HP.
Okay.
So for you, it would be 3 HP, 2 HP, 1 HP. Actually, I think that's what it is for everything, because I think everyone is 5 HP, right?
Believe so.
You all have 2 vitality? No, Azurith has 6,
yeah, we
but
all-
he's not in the fight.
I have
so.
3, but I'm not in fight.
Okay.
Unfortunately, though, he did actually roll a successful confusion check.
Okay. What does confusion do again?
I am confused.
Okay. You are confusion.
All the subject's actions have a -2 penalty. Fails or dice pool is reduced 0. Inflict 1 point of damage to the subject. Okay. Okay.
You are confused.
Yeah, where is the compute? There it is. Hide Jolene's face for a bit. So she is no longer the confuse.
Although you're not entirely sure if you have a brain, it certainly feels like you have a hell of a headache. And things are actually kind of spinning right now for you.
I feel like we can all see Jolene's eyes actually doing the cartoon spinny lines right now.
And that will be the end of his turn. Moving it on to Jet, who did multi-action.
Well, let's attempt that charge stone again, because why not?
Is he still hung up in the air?
Yes.
He is.
Wow.
I have actually been counting the turn tickers on it. He rolled really fucking hot on it. He'll take it. Real good Baron does not dodge.
Why do you keep calling him good? He's evil.
Because he thinks
No
he's good.
damage.
That's
No damage and... Alright. Well, technically... Oh, wait. The next one would be a -4. Well, no, I would still leave me with one die to hit.
Do it, Hail Mary.
Hail Mary.
Can I do it now, or...
No, that one would have been at the -4.
Wait,
no.
one? No, that was my second
That was your
one.
second action this round. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 times
Second
2,
action
4.
is minus. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. So, multi-action is...
Look at in order to help, there's the book open to the page, top left, the bottom book.
Oh, first action is a -2.
Yeah.
I did not apply that.
This is why Well,
Okay. Well,
this is why the multi-action versus single action is an important distinction, because it's a 4 dice difference, even on the first action you do.
well, either way, I did nothing with either of the actions, so nothing to bother rolling back. So.
Yep. However, as that is the last, that is your initiative in the round, you feel the force lifting you up fade away, and you're dropped safely back down onto your feet.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, there were 2 rounds on it left when the fight started.
Lift puppy and yeet.
To be fair, he did roll, like, a lot of successes on how long it was going to last.
I mean, they were just giving upbeats.
You rolled a lot. Yeah,
Give
you're just getting uppies.
uppies.
Just imagine you had the Ninja Uppies card played multiple times in a row.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, I need to add that card.
I remember. Of course, it wouldn't work for this game, but
Did you see
That's
the
why we're
doodle of jet
imagining.
I made?
Did I see what?
The doodle of jet I did.
No.
Oh, go look.
Oh.
I
All
just
right,
want to clarify something. To get rid of confusion, I can roll, instead of using my action, I can roll insight. Is it just straight out insight, or is there anything added to that?
no, it is one of the times where you literally just roll your stat.
Okay. Yeah, because I had been reading the thing, but I didn't see if there was any modifiers added. So I just wanted to double
Yeah,
check.
this
I
is
didn't-
why this is why it says normally you roll with 3 stats, but not always.
So, real quick to answer the question. Yes. Cameos are canon. Greaves is the one that causes them to happen. He literally plucks you out of your existence and moves you to the other game and then plops you back in exactly when you left. But technically all that did happen.
So, Amos would remember everything that happened in other games in this game.
Yes.
Okay, so Amos now remembers enjoying nice waffles and pancakes in the other worlds and having a good night's sleep.
Oh,
and what
yes.
that's like. And not being in constant danger.
You don't keep any. You don't keep
One
any
long
items.
nose.
You don't keep any effects or. Well,
all
items.
all the 2,000 Poke I have gone.
Items
even though it's
are up
worthless
to
here.
the storyteller. Like if Taldarius wants to let you keep that, he can, but by default, no. But any effects and such also do not carry over. But you do have the memories. Like, it did actually happen.
Darius, can I keep the
Yeah,
pokey even though it's worthless here?
Yeah, so I was going to say, as for the pokey, you can keep it. It's in the form of 2 1,000 pokey coins, and yeah. You have 2 shiny pennies to rub together. They are worthless.
Yay!
I'm just imagining just Amos just pawing in the air. The portal be like, no, send me back! Send me back!
Send me back!
Send me back!
Vector and Azurith's like, huh?
My favorite part about this portal thing here, which I'm bringing up on stream real quick, is that if you do cameo in the data resistance squad, the Digimon one, I'm just imagining that instead you're falling through the portal back into this one from Lost in Chaos, and then another portal opens up right underneath you and you pop into that, and then off to the right side is another portal where you're returning from data resistance squad.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, you have 2 shiny mementos to rub together.
Yay!
You may explore these at a later date.
Anyways, where were we?
We were checking to see if Jolene was able to do another multi-action.
Yeah.
The current penalty would be -6.
Yeah, I don't think that I have anything that I can do, because all of my combinations of things end up to being 5 or less. So, that means
Alright, the only 2 people on the order would be the Baron Saint and Dart then. Because Dart can take another action.
Can I?
Yeah, you have 7. You can roll 1 dice to see if you hit.
Pain penalty.
Oh yeah, pain penalty. Yeah, good point. Alright, and then in case, yeah, it would just be Baron Saint. Who, again, is now going to spread the love around a little. And with his pain penalty, he'd be with this. He is going to be using a move on Jet. With 3 accuracy. Okay. What's your special defense?
Real quick, how do resistances work?
Okay. So, how resistances work is it removes 1 damage.
Oh, wait. Am I not resistant to psychic?
No, Ghost
Wait,
doesn't
wait.
resist psychic.
No.
Wait, it removes the
Never
damage?
mind.
You're good against it. You deal super effective damage.
Never mind then, yeah.
No, time out for a little bit, because I actually might be able to move here.
Oh?
I resist psychic.
He does.
Yes.
If it removes 1 damage, I should have only taken 1 damage from the first attack.
Not true.
I would be able.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this play out and then
Yeah.
then you can go.
Oh yeah, but please do. But I'll just correct that.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's your special defense?
It is. I am at 2-2.
Okay. What's your scarf set to?
I don't remember what I had it at, but I feel like for Jet probably would have gone physical. So.
All right. Well, write that down just so we have it.
Done.
All right, and like the rest of your teammates, you now feel the loving caress of a sledgehammer on the inside of your head. Please take 3 damage.
Okay. I'm at 1 HP.
Oh, you're already missing an HP?
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
We've been in a lot of combats and haven't had any rest.
But we had a full heal a few days ago. A few
But
sessions ago.
We also fought the monkey thing before.
No, we should have
No,
gone.
we should be at full HP for this combat.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was trying to remember like what hurt you. I thought that you guys were
It was something Rygon did. It wasn't a combat thing, but Jet took a point of damage from. But we haven't had a long
you're
rest
starting full
since.
HP.
Huh?
Just start full HP. I was going in as with the assumption that you guys were at full HP anyways. Because you all should have been at full HP in my mind.
Okay, I have 2 HP then.
Yep. So, reconsidering that surrender about now?
Dart's gonna since Dart actually can roll, Dart's gonna do that final multi-action pellet shot for this round. Just to
Alright.
shut him up. I could roll a dice.
Roll that dice.
Wish me
Shoot a
luck,
dice
guys.
at his face.
Die. Oh.
Ah.
Aww.
So, for flavor, can we just rule that his pellets are actually the shape of a D20?
Wouldn't it be a D6 in this game?
It'd be a D6 in this game, and it'd be a D10 in Scar. Also, do you really want to be stepping on Grug's territory like that? Imagine poor
Yes.
Grug being sad. Poor Grug. Anyways, he's going to sort of like tilt his head over at Dart. Ah, a pity. And then it'll wrap back around. Round 3. Dart. With Dart. Yes, that was on purpose.
Hmm. Yeah, Dart's going to single action pellet shot.
Single action pellet? You got it. The good Baron will not be dodging.
What counts as a crit again?
Exactly that, with 5.
Wait, wouldn't my Geoburst have crit him?
It would have, yes.
Woo.
What does the critical do?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not... okay. So, the way that critical hits work is that unless you have a move that does, like, you know, has, like, increased critical or whatever, when you get 5 successes on the accuracy roll of your move, you add a bonus 2 dice to your damage.
Okie dokie.
So he might have taken more damage.
You might have. I will say that it is kind, like, you guys do kind of have to remember this sort of stuff too, because I will miss stuff.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
should have looked at the thingy to know if I crit.
Okay, so he's not going to be dodging. I hit, so I'd add 2 to my damage pool. And since he has 3 special defense, and I am rolling potentially actually, hold on. I'd be potentially rolling 3 dice, or 6 dice. I'd be rolling 3 dice in this case for damage.
All right. 3 dice it is. And that'll be 2 damage to the good Baron. As you finally get a good connection with your pellet shot, you see that it actually does impact the Baron fairly severely, much more than the nicks that you've managed to inflict upon him before. In fact, you could even swear that he's bleeding, although he still just isn't reacting.
Dart's eyes are gonna, well, dart around a little bit just to kind of like double check everything, but goes on to Argus, and and Berenstain gets knocked down the turn order once more.
Yep.
We're slowing him. Argus is looking down at his meteorite that let him do something cool, and he felt the power, and he wants to do it again. And he clutches the meteorite. Geo burst. That'd be 2.
All right. Are you single actioning or multi actioning?
Single action.
All right. All right. The good Baron will not be dodging.
And he will be taking. It's 1, right? Because his special.
Yeah, his special is -3.
That's a 6.
All right. The good Baron takes 1 damage.
Yeah, I'm keeping him still, guys. I'm doing something, and I don't know what I'm doing, but it's really cool. So please stop him before he hurts me. And that is Argus's turn.
All right. Next up will be Jet. What would Jet like to do?
Single action Shadow Sneak.
All right.
So stab applies to damage, and it's also super effective.
Yep. 1 damage dice. Yep.
Oh, wait.
You need to roll accuracy, though.
Oh, I should have gone first with this. It's a priority.
Oh, is it prio?
Yeah. Oh, well.
We're learning.
Yep.
Dex Survival Stealth. Teleports behind him. You're not the only one that can teleport.
All right. The good Baron will be attempting to dodge this one.
Of course.
And ooh, he does in fact dodge. He rolled 3 evasion. Geoburst does not affect this one.
Baron Saint, lose your power. Baron Saint, lose your power. Baron Saint, lose your power. It's about the only good that Jet's doing this entire fucking battle.
Hey, look, forcing the boss to dodge is not a bad thing because it does legitimately eat up one of their rounds.
Yeah, because like now if he wants to attack, he now is taking with a -4 penalty, which is really good for us.
Yeah, so you've used up his -2 action round.
Well, yes, but the other times I didn't even use those up. I just hit but did nothing.
That is, yeah, that is a thing. But yeah, as you teleport behind Baron Saint, going through his shadow, he proceeds to teleport right behind you the moment you pop back into real space.
What you gonna do back there, huh? Baron Saint, lose your power.
Yeah. All right, Jolene.
Wait, wouldn't it?
Baron
Oh,
Saint's
yeah.
turn.
I thought it was his turn because he's
No,
after.
he just used
Yeah,
his
he used
evasion.
his turn
Yeah.
as evasion.
Yeah, that's what I was about
Yeah,
to
use
say.
his
Yeah,
evasion.
no.
Oh.
You
So,
made it so he couldn't attack.
If I'm trying
Yeah,
to get rid of
use
the
the turn.
confusion, how does that interact with like the single action and all that stuff, and the roll minus from the rolls from the health, their pain penalty? Because
All right. So just going off of how it is written, it is instead of taking an action, so it does not count as an action.
okay, so I can't single action or multi action and get any bonus to it, then.
I'm double checking that right now, because this is one of the things where the book uses terminology that it's used in other places, but it doesn't mean the same thing, like quite literally.
Yeah, that's part of the reason I'm trying to clarify. Mostly because I assume that I take the minus from the pain penalty to the roll, but also if I get that single action bonus, that'll help.
Yeah. It says you may only make one of these rolls per round. So yes, you could single action it.
Okay, so if I single action, that will end up giving me 3 dice total because of the -1 from pain penalty. So I think that's what I have to do. Because the confusion is kind of a big debuff. So.
Yeah. It gives you -1 successes on everything, so yeah.
Are you actually kidding me? Well, that's all I can do.
Yep. Based on wording, you do not take damage, because it does say instead of taking an action, and it says if the action fails, inflict 1 point of damage. So you don't take damage from failing.
Okay. That's at least good.
Baron Saint, lose your power.
All right.
Baron Saint, lose your power.
Now, you all single action, correct?
I believe that is correct.
Yeah.
All right. So there's that. And yeah, he's gonna go after Jet. Jet is close.
And Jet Badmouth.
Well, he only rolled 1 success, but you're kind of dead in the water there. This is the correct amount of dice for damage. All right. Please take 2 damage for me.
Jet is unconscious.
All right. Would you like to primal?
The first time you don't lose anything.
And
First time is free.
And considering that we're going to be changing systems, might not be a bad time too.
I was gonna see if anyone would bring that.
Yeah, but at the same time, Jet's been completely useless this fight.
Don't you get bonuses when you're in primal state?
Yep. You get your
You do.
instinct as a bonus.
Woo.
Yep,
Alright.
all rolls.
What does Primal reset my health, or...
Yep.
It maxes out
Would
your
you-
HP, removes all damage.
Cool, I'll Primal, sure.
I just imagine Jet just going full shadow mode.
Yes.
His body just disappears and there's nothing but blackness. And two glowing white eyes staring at the Baron. Baron Saint, lose your power.
Shadow Jet gain his power.
Ah, yes. This. Quite the tricky thing. Well, hopefully he just doesn't know how to focus himself, and I'm just going to... And he's going to use a move on someone else. Who's on the docket right now? Docket right now will be Argus, because Argus has actually been very successful. Alright. One success again. You had three
Special
defense,
defense.
right? Two damage, and he confuses.
Oh! I'm at 1 HP and I'm confused.
And you are confused, yes. Does Primal remove status effects? I think it does.
Yes,
I'm gonna double
Primal
check.
removes all status effects.
Yeah.
Wait, does Will remove status effects? Is that up here?
Nope, it removes pain penalty.
Ah.
Yeah, cure yourself from any status condition.
As Argus is now dizzy and, you know, just doing the little dino stompy with dizzy eyes, trying to get his footing. Ow, ow, ow.
And
ow.
that will be the Baron's turn.
I brought out the model.
Oh.
Spooky Jet.
Spoopy Jet, yes.
All right, moving back
Next up would
to
be Dark. Yeah.
Yep, just to keep things moving along, because I would like to make sure we get to those at least some point during the session.
Yep.
I am once again going to do a single action pellet shot.
Single action pellet shot. You got it.
Single action pellet shot coming up.
One single action pellet shot. The good Baron will not be dodging.
Cool, and since I was a resident to quit, I only roll run dice for damage. Let's make it a good one. Yay!
It is a good one. Let's go.
Ooh. And we knock him back again.
You're noticing that you are, in fact, like, he's bleeding very profusely. He does not look healthy, but still, you don't... He's not reacting to any of this.
Oh,
Does the rest of the group notice this, or
I'm dizzy.
I almost forgot the.
You know,
priority
considering that the
again.
other two are busy being. Okay.
But yeah, carry on.
You know what? I should probably start off each round by asking if there's priority moves. Just to help that along.
yeah? I guess in the interest of this, probably just get Jet to do their move. To me, it is
Yeah.
priority.
Yeah, we're gonna do. It's just leapfrog of teleporting behind each other.
Yep.
So I am doing it with single action. Why not? I get a plus
Alright.
1 from instinct.
Plus 1 bonus from instinct. Yep.
Okay. That is dexterity, survival, stealth. Actually, considering that 7 dice, I will go with multi-action. Why not? Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I'll stick with the single.
Alright. The good
Oh, I
Baron
need
will not
2
be
more.
dodging.
2 more could bring me a crit. It did not.
Nope.
But yay, I might be able to do some damage. Alright, so that's strength plus 2. It is physical, so that's a minus 2.
This is stab as well.
-2, yep.
This is
And
stab
it is
as
stab,
well,
and
and
it is
super
super
effective. So, okay, strength plus 2 would be 4, plus 1 from instinct, plus 1 from stab. So we're at 6. And then...
Just a question. What does super effective moves do for the attacker, that is?
You don't roll it, but it's plus 1 unreducible damage.
There you go.
Cool. So 6 dice plus
So,
1.
you know, maybe don't get hit with things that you're... Just, you know, maybe don't get hit with something that you're quad weak to. Well, good thing you don't reduce dice on damage rolls. So those ones don't matter.
Yeah. So 3 damage.
So that...
I did
That does turn
something!
Woo!
Good job.
Huzzah.
It just took me actually literally
Oh.
dying.
You're not dead. You need to take your HP and lethal damage to die. You were just
Oh, so
punched
he's
in the head.
unconscious?
In the inside of your head until you were unconscious. But, yes, you get an absolutely wonderful hit on him. You feel parts of his body literally give under how hard you hit him. Yet no cry.
Okay. Is he at least dead?
No.
I want to stab him with this knife I found.
Jet, what do you have there?
A knife!
No!
No.
You have gotten the cleanest, hardest hit anyone's got on him this fight, though.
Yay. Well, that's it for Jet.
Jolene?
Well, wouldn't it be Argus? Because that was priority.
Oh yeah, Argus, yep.
So confusion says I can try to take my action. It's just -2 dice to the action, right?
No, it's you get 2 1s automatically, so you take -1 success.
Oh. A -2 penalty in the action. Okay. So it's basically
Wait,
I'd be
what?
rolling less dice, but. Right?
What?
I'm just.
Wait, did they do some? Wait, hold on.
No,
Hold on. I
over
just
here
saw
it
what
says all
here,
of the
but it says-
subject's actions have a -2 penalty.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm checking. However, in the book, it says all of the subject rolls have 2 extra 1s on them, and you need 2 1s to get a -1. It's literally wrong on here compared to the book.
I'm so confused then. What do
I
we do?
So it sounds to me like the book
Okay.
is saying that 2 of the dice that would have been rolled get replaced with 1, so it's technically like a -3, according to the book.
No,
but over
it's
here it
2
says
extra.
Yeah, so you
2
still
extra.
roll-
Imagine you're rolling 2 more dice and they both roll a 1.
Okay.
So,
So it's-
literally, look at what I put in the Starlight chat. That's straight from the book, straight out of Compton, straight out of the book. All
Okay,
of the
so
subject rolls have 2 extra 1s on them.
okay.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
that-
crack they're smoking for this.
So, if Argus wants to try to fight his dizziness and attack,
Yeah, you just take a -1. Result. -1 result.
Roll a
Alright.
6.
And
Roll
also,
a
if
6.
you fail, you
I take 1 damage.
if you fail, you take a damage. So yeah, don't fail.
Argus is going to single action, focusing on his meteorite to try to clear the dizziness as like it turns from 1 meteorite into 3, into 5, into 1. And clutch it and focus on the rocks around the Abra and try to make them rise to attack the Abra with Stealth Rock. So special survival stealth. So that'll be 4 plus 2 for single action plus 1. So that'll be. Oh wait, how much is my health penalty? I'm at 1 HP.
-3.
Okay, so it'll be 4. I need lots of successes.
But you could use a will point to ignore that for this round.
Yeah, no, I think I'm fine.
Oh damn.
No, I think it's just rolling really hot this combat.
I really
Think
am.
about more
I've never
successes than the rest of your party combined.
I've never had this good luck before.
I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining.
Like, legitimately, I think he's rolled more successes than the rest of you combined.
Aurum, you're muted.
Yeah, the good Baron will not be dodging.
Jim gave me all
Still
his luck
muted.
tonight,
There you go.
so it doesn't. At the start of his turn, he'll be taking 1 damage every turn. That 1 damage cannot
Okay.
knock him out, though. But the rocks float up around him, attracted by his little magnetic field got going on, and start like poking and stabbing him. Sharpened rocks.
Do you have to roll for how many turns?
Oh
it
yes, I have
lasts,
to
or is it
roll
just
for how
lasts?
many turns. It is 3 turns.
All right. So he has 3 turns of
Pain and
rock.
suffering. 3 turns of pain and suffering. And that is Argus's
3
turn.
turns of pain and suffering. Nice.
He flops on his butt, still dizzy.
All right, and it activates at his turn or at the round.
End of his turn.
And end of his turn. Okay. Yep. Go on
Yeah.
with Jolene.
Jolene is, despite the confusion, going to attempt a single action draining kiss on the annoying motherfucker.
All right.
With the pain penalty, I will be rolling 3 dice, and it has the automatic -1 into the successes. So, oof.
Well, don't worry because the good Baron will not be dodging.
Wouldn't
no.
that 6 have been canceled out though?
If I remember correctly, 6s cannot be canceled.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Tadarius is
then
correct on that.
then I get to roll 2 dice on this for the damage because he has the 3 special resistance. So 1, 2, give it a do.
All right,
That
2
is-
damage to the Baron.
And I heal 1. I think it's half, right?
It's half.
Half. Yeah. So Jolene is eyes are still spinning, and she's a little wobbly, but she still looks in the Baron's direction and says, "Now, darling, aren't you just having fun now? Here, have a gift." Whew. Blows him yet another kiss. Still wibble wobbling all around.
She wibble and she wobble, but she won't fall down.
Wibble and a wobble.
Okay.
That was very close, though.
Yeah. Which I believe now that brings it to the good Baron's turn.
Indeed, it would. You see him kind of take a look around the battle. And he isn't liking his chances here. And he is giving a good look around at everyone that's here. And then he sort of just goes, "Well, I doubt you'll let me walk out of here, so how about I give you all a distraction?" And he is going to be using a move on Dart. That is... No, go over there. That is... Yep. By the way, this was a single action. What is your physical defense? Is it... It was
2.
3, right?
It's 2 physical defense because I have 2 vitality.
Oh, okay.
Unless special defense and defense are influenced by different attributes, but I have 2 in everything except for dexterity, so...
Nah, it's just bite. Just vitality. For this system. So, and because of this, he has that. That. That would be... Just trying to move it. Why did it...
Joke.
Go back to the roll you were at. Just trying to organize it. And you are resistant to psychic, correct?
Correct.
All right. Instead of before, where it was a very ephemeral sort of situation, whenever he would use his moves, where you could see him glow up a little bit, his target would glow up a little bit. Instead, in front of him appears a bright pink flash as it shoots out with a slight whistling noise as it cuts the very air it goes through. And it impacts Dart with a savage viciousness that is absolutely astounding. Jet, please, or not, why did I say Jet? Dart, please take 4 lethal damage.
4 lethal damage?
Yes.
Is that because of how much damage has been taken overall, or just the effect of the move?
No. The move.
Okie dokie. Where should I?
So that would put you at. So, in terms of how it works, it subtract your HP like normal, but you are also considered to have taken 4 lethal damage in terms of if you will die or not. And if you reach 5, you die.
Oh.
And if you leave that wound unattended to for a little while, it will in fact tick extra lethal damage. And you're at 4 out of 5.
So what
It's
would
a
my
really good thing he used it on you.
what would my actual HP be on? I'm assuming
0 out of 5.
Sturdy.
Okay, fine. Then it'd be 1 out of 5.
Oh my god, Dark!
Oh my gosh.
It doesn't change the fact that you took the lethal damage, and because you've taken lethal damage, it will tick lethal damage.
Hmm.
He's still standing though. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was waiting for that sturdy to be brought up. I'm like, well, good thing you used it on a dart.
Yeah. Well, it's a really good thing because he would have killed either, like, any one of you instantly with that, except for Dart. Because it would have done 5 lethal damage instead of 4 lethal damage.
Oh my god.
So, yes, it would have been an execute on any other one of you. Which, fun fact, that's why he targeted Dart.
That's insane.
What the hell kind
He
of
did
move
single
was
action
that?
for it. Oh, it was a lethal damage move. He single actioned in order to get enough success with to crit. So he's critting on a lethal damage move.
I wanted to know what Pokemon move.
Oh, Psycho Cut.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Oh.
I am scared.
Hold on.
If it helps, he is bleeding profusely.
That
Hold
doesn't
on.
help.
Hold on. Back up.
Yep.
This was a new round, wasn't it?
But this
No,
was
this is the end.
remember I pellet shot him to
This
the
was the
bottom of the
end.
turn order.
Yeah.
Then, okay, so he did not do anything else last turn?
Nope.
No, this was his
Okay.
one and only action in this turn.
This was his single action.
Okay.
He never evaded.
Because he got pellet shot to the bottom of the order. He was near the top. Now he's at the bottom.
Pellet shot is amazing.
However, as all of you have, I believe everyone's single actioned here.
Correct.
Dart single action. Yep, everyone's single action. So that means it is at the end of the round. He takes a damage from the thing, and yeah, now it's top of the order.
Priority.
All right.
I don't think Jet's
We
going to
have
be
one
able
prior
to...
user.
I don't think Jet's really of the right mindset to even notice what happened. Because of the primal urge. Or rage, whatever.
Yeah, primal state.
He's just on the attack. And Shadow Sneak is a priority move.
Yep.
And single action. So dexterity,
Go ahead.
survival, stealth. Oh my god. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Yes, 8. Ah, one. If not for those ones, that would have been a
It was
crit.
double ones.
Fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, can't you use a will to like reroll one of those dice?
You have to declare it before you roll.
Fair.
Wait, I mean, using will to re-roll a die. Why would I need to?
But, oh, I don't think that. I think that.
Oh,
was
also
the-
you don't re-roll a die; it's the entire roll.
Also fair. I'm also just trying to understand what tools we have in our disposal here.
Yep. So that's what. Remember when I was talking at the beginning? You can use a willpower to add an unremovable success, but you have to do it before you roll. You can't use it afterwards to edge it. Yeah, you have to declare it before, or you aren't allowed to do it.
Good to know for the future, then. Or at least remember for the future. 4 for damage, because I assume that still hits.
Oh yeah, no, he's not dodging.
4 for damage, plus another from stab. And another from... Oh, wait! My instinct! I didn't add that to the accuracy. Come on, one more hit. One more success. Oh. Well,
At least it wasn't a 1.
yeah. Well, another one wouldn't have done anything, but still.
Another one wouldn't have done anything. You need 2 combined.
Okay, so strength plus 2, plus instinct, plus stab. So 6. Plus 1 that is unreducible.
Yep.
Oh! 5 damage! That's not bad.
Yep. At this, you absolutely, like, rip into him with your shadows. Like, you can feel, like, entire parts of his body, like, breaking.
I'm guessing he's still not down.
He's still not crying out. He's still not reacting to anything you're doing.
I don't care about him reacting. I just want him to go down. I don't care if he goes down without a sound. I want him down.
If it helps, it doesn't even seem like he's noticing that you're there.
I want to phase into him. Can I phase into him with that attack?
You can you can phase inside of him.
Okay. I'll at least keep him here with that. He'll have to drag me with him.
Away with you.
I am okay with him teleporting away with
teleporter.
me. I am one with him.
Well,
He
if
will
you're
take me with
phased,
him.
you're intangible.
I will make the parts of my body that are outside of him still fuse to his back.
Oh God.
Never mind, I realized how close
you're
I get
phasing, you're
to fucking...
intangible.
That got too close to body horror. Nope. Backing away. Never mind. Carry on.
I was going to
All
ask,
right. Then
where does it say how lethal damage works? Because I wanted to check how that gets healed up specifically.
okay, so for lethal damage, I will find the exact page for you. Just so that way you can also read it for yourself. Actually, isn't it right here? Yeah, it's right here, actually.
Right where?
Staying safe. If you get lethal damage equal to your total HP, your character will die.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
Oh, any healing item, it looks like. Healing moves. have someone learn medicine, and then evading attacks. So it looks like any form of healing will heal lethal damage.
Yep.
Okay. That is good to know.
Although if you do if you do not tend to all of the lethal damage, you start to bleed out.
Yes. I just needed to check because I had planned something for my turn here, and I wasn't sure if it was going to be worth trying.
Yeah, so on page 49 of the core rulebook, if a character receives even just 1 lethal damage to their HP, every hour within the game they will receive another lethal damage, and so on until either medical attention arrives or their body cannot resist any longer and the character dies.
Okay.
So, you know.
And
Cool. So in other words, we've got, an hour to deal with this.
You have an hour to receive medical attention for Dart.
Now the follow-up question is, how does primal factor into this?
Okay, so with how primal works, what happens is it says you regain all your health, but you can still be at full HP and have lethal damage.
Yeah.
So it doesn't say it removes lethal damage.
Yeah, no, and I figured as much, but I kind of wanted to just understand the tools I have available here.
Yeah. So you can primal to get rid of your, restore your HP because you're at 1 out of 5. But, yeah, it will not help you from bleeding out of a vicious gash that you have.
Dart throwing it out.
Come here so I can bleed on you.
Oh my
Speaking
God.
of, is it Dart's turn now?
yep.
It would be, yes.
It is my turn, and as a follow-up question, am I able to spend multiple will points in a round?
You can, but only one can be used towards the success thing. So you can use a will point to remove your pain penalization. You can use a will point to add an unreducible success. But you can't, stack it all on success.
No, that's why I figured and you kind of read my mind exactly what I want to do.
Yeah.
So, Dart's going to stand there kind of, shakily, his body, half forcing itself to stay up and him trying to will the rest of it. And he's just going to stare very straight at, actually, you know what? What is the primal also impacts the damage roll, right?
Yeah, it adds it to all rolls.
All rolls. Dart's going to let go.
Yep. All right.
Dart, the focus and the rationale leaves Dart's eyes, as if he had been holding back what had been gnawing in the back of his mind. He is going to go primal. He is going to spend a will point on an automatic success.
All right.
And he's going to attack with single action pellet shot. So for this, he's going to be rolling the bonus, the +1 bonus to his instinct, the +2 for the single action and his regular 7, plus an automatic success on top of that.
Yep.
Dart is
Unreducible success, so act like you rolled a 6. All right, yep. The good bear will not be attempting to dodge.
Baron Saint, lose your power. Baron Saint, lose your power. Baron Saint, lose your power.
So since that is a crit, that is
Plus 2 damage dice.
two extra damage dice. Baron Saint obviously has the 2 special defense, and the instinct is 1 extra dice on top of that, so he's rolling 4 dice.
He has 3 special.
3, yeah, but
2 physical.
Yep, this is a special, and Dart has stab.
Yep.
So I'm under normal conditions, I'd be rolling 7 dice here, but reducing it to, or sorry.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Sorry, brain doing mental math here.
I should be rolling 4 dice, right?
Yeah, plus the 2 from the crit. So, and plus 1 from the instinct. So I'd be rolling 7 dice under the situation.
Yeah, but minus 3 because of a special defense.
Correct.
So it's 4. All right. That would be another solid 2 damage. As you let go, and your instincts that you've been sort of arguing against this entire time, where it wants you to do things, but you're thinking about how it just doesn't seem like it would make any sense to do that. But now it doesn't seem like you're even thinking about it at all. Whatever it says is what you're starting to do. And you land yet another solid hit right on the Baron. Do you have anything else for your turn?
That was a single action, so basically,
you can still technically move.
Yeah, Dart's good. I would imagine that despite the primal state, the survival instincts are probably also kicking in, so he's probably going to start putting some distance between himself and the Baron.
Yeah.
So
your body would recognize that something is very wrong.
It's going to more or less use this movement to start going away from the Baron and away from the camp.
All right.
And that would kind of be my action. Dart's, I've been very talky this fight, and he's definitely not going to be talky now.
Yep. All right, Argus.
So, Argus is very emotional right now. He is very hurt. He is struggling to see. But, and he's like incredibly scared right now at everything going on. And while he's, still hiding behind Dart, he sees Dart take this massive attack. And Argus thinks it was for him, and Dart just, blocked it for him. And now he's seeing red. Because his friend is like on the verge of death right now, but he's still standing, he's still fighting. Argus is going to go primal for his second time.
Oh boy.
He's losing that logic, gaining instinct. His main
Well, you don't gain instinct. You don't gain instinct.
When you go primal. I could have sworn you gain...
Oh, you mean okay, so you mean temporary. Yeah.
Yeah. He's losing the logic though, which is kind of bad.
So
Yeah.
you gain instinct temporarily for that.
Yep, his
But you
primal
lose the
level
logic
goes
permanently.
to 2.
For the second time.
Yeah, this is the second time. So he's losing a logic, going to full health. The confusion fades. His main grows sharp. Rocks float around him, and he's stomping his feet. He's so angry, and he's clutching that meteorite in one claw, but doesn't even notice it as he goes to single action Geo Burst the Abra that dared to hurt his friend. And he gets Geo Burst's special contest channel. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice.
All right. The Baron is not dodging.
That will be special +1, +2 from the primal, and +1 from stab. So that will be 3.
So yeah, he is -3. All right.
Argus,
And this would detonate his the current rock.
it'll
stealth rock.
detonate the stealth rock, doing an extra 2 damage.
Yep.
So Argus lets out a loud roar as the magnetic field charges and hits the Abra. The rocks around him detonating like grenades, basically splintering grenades, all around him as the magnetic force starts crushing on the Abra, hits him harder, and Argus is angry.
All right.
He's losing a bit of himself right now. But it's the only way to keep him from, running away. Because he doesn't want to leave his friends, but right now he's not thinking of that anymore. He's thinking angry.
All right.
That'll be his turn. The Abra takes 4 damage, everything detonates.
Yep. All right. Jolene.
We're all going primal.
You have 3 primal teammates, and one that is currently about to, you can tell, has taken critical damage and is escaping the battle.
Yep. Jolene is going to be trying to get over to critically injured, devastating injured teammate, and going to try and get through the confusion to do a milk splash using the last will for making it a healing. So it has the -2 from confusion, or not -2, the automatic 1 success missing. And no more pain penalty, so I have 4 dice. And this is single action.
Just to remind yourself, you will be knocked out if you do this.
Yep. She is trying.
And you cannot primal get back from will loss.
Yep. That is a thing. That is a success.
If you do successfully use it, yep.
And now let's see how much of that lethal damage can be fixed.
3.
Yep. So,
Oh,
Jolene,
right.
yeah.
The blood flow is reduced from absolutely gushing to still happening, but a manageable trickle.
Yep. Jolene, sees Dart starting to, go off, chases after, starting to bubble. Well, not in anger, but in concern, and gets over there and just lets a giant globet of the milk just splash onto Dart, healing some of the grievous wounds, and then just kind of blinks and night time. So she is now unconscious. I don't know if there's a little token to show that she's unconscious, so I'm just going to... Oh, that's double-sided.
Oh no. Dart just watched
I think
Jolene
we'll know.
fly over and heal him, and then collapse into a puddle.
Effectively, yes.
Unconscious. There we go. But that is all for her. Which I think means it's now
Alright.
Baron's turn.
Yep. The Baron is going to tilt his head and finally look down at himself and go, well, that was why I couldn't. As he realizes just how absolutely ravaged his body is.
Jet's just gnawing on his leg.
Well, I suppose if I don't want to accidentally die... Very well, I'll surrender.
Are any of us that are still, conscious even
any-
capable of accepting that?
Yeah. Thought of the problem with that, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, you're surrendering to 3 raging barbarians. Exactly, Tiberian.
Tiberian.
I suppose this is quite the common problem with your type. Especially because you seem so young with it.
Funny
Well,
words
very
make
good.
eggier.
I think that a tent would do nicely just about now. Maybe I'll even get treatment before the blood loss gets me. And he's going to single action, see if he can manage to teleport. He's getting a lot of negatives right now.
He's like, I would like to single action teleport.
Okay, so... Where are we on the turn order here?
This is his turn on the
It's
round.
his turn.
It's his turn, at the bottom.
Okay.
At the bottom of the turn order. You all have already acted. He was kicked down to the bottom of the turn order. He can't go any lower.
Just wanted to make sure.
And he rolls 2 6s and a 3 on his teleport, so... Yeah, the Baron's piecing out.
Is there an attack of opportunity?
No, it's
No,
teleport.
because he's not running, he's teleporting.
Okay.
Which you are phased into him, so if he had tried to leave normally, yes. But he kind of just flickers out of existence. And you all are left with no visible target. And
Time to kill each other.
The adrenaline at this, seeing that, all of this happened, and now there's no target, and what the hell just happened, it falls out from under you like you just got rug pulled. As the biggest adrenaline high you've ever experienced is now replaced with nothing more than, the feelings that you get after you've just done a lot of physical exercise. And the Baron is nowhere to be seen.
So we're all out of primal.
You're all out of primal.
Argus flops. He's still clutching his meteorite. He's a little confused right now. Almost like he's lost a little bit of himself.
So, for those of us that gained health from the primal, does that disappear or do we keep it?
Oh, you keep it.
Yeah, you keep the
Okay.
You
health.
keep it. Yep.
Out of curiosity, for flavor, is this like adrenaline health that stays with us permanently, or is it just wounds are just now healed? I'm
Okay,
curious.
so basically, the way that it's described in the book, and this is in the book, it does say basically that it's effectively adrenaline. That, like, the wounds just stop affecting.
All right. Let's see. What was this fight like? One, two.
I think we might as well switch over to the other group now, since combat's over.
That was 3 DPS.
Yep, I was about to. I was just going to see if there was any scene that was going to happen with people realizing that Jolene was an unconscious milk puddle again.
I figured we could come back to that next week.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cliffhanger on this scene.
All right. Yeah, sure. A little bit of a lampshade there. In that case, the other group that is going around collecting buckets from the town.
Hi, I'm here.
Hello.
Yes.
And Wernie?
Ooh, yeah.
Hey, we got a route here. Let's go. All right. So you three have been tasked with collecting the buckets from the various wells around the village. You know that you've seen one where, by the inn. You think you saw another around where you had fought Mr. Silly Putty. And you figure that there might be another one or two scattered around.
Mr. Silly Putty. Isn't Mrs. Shimmer's house by where we fought Miss Putty? Mr. Putty?
No. So Miss Simmer's house is over this way. You went this way when you were fighting Silly Putty. So Miss Simmer's, Silly Putty.
Okay. So, I assume the three would be walking towards the inn. As it's being happy right now.
I just said all right.
Holding
The other group
honest-
all happy and joyful. Meanwhile, on our side, we're practically dead.
So what I picture is that, that Route 1 song, well, for everyone else. Meanwhile, the other group, Doom music plays.
I'm imagining it's the Gen 4 where you're taking critical damage. You just have like that extra bit of music change to the ding.
Oh no, that's Gen 5.
Gen 5.
Yeah.
Gen 5.
But please continue your scene.
As it's just happily trotting along.
And if you notice, if you're paying attention to Amos, you would notice him kind of, it would feel like he was suddenly, prodding behind you 1 second, then the second he feels like he was gone, but then when you look behind you, he's still there. But Amos is not trotting along anymore. He's just standing there, and he's kind of like looking around, and he's now gotten very quiet.
He's going through his head.
just kind of
no, please send me back.
Let me in! Let me in!
No, send me back. Why did I get sent back here? But yeah, Amos just kind of stopped, kind of looking around or like looking at the ground, kind of 1,000-yard stare, kind of out of it.
Amos? You alright? As just turning around, beginning walking backwards.
Amos like is still just like staring off, not responding.
Azurith stops walking, looks to Vector. Looks back to Amos. Did something happen on your mind?
Vector just kind of like just looks at Amos very concerned, like, Amos, you okay? He like puts a puppy paw on Amos's shoulder.
Amos kind of like looks up at Vector and then kind of like looks down again. Kind of still staring up. Like, you know, the end scene from Amazing Digital Circus? Tommy is just, probably haven't watched it, but that's like Amos right now. He's just kind of like, oh god, oh no. But he's just not saying anything. He just looks at you, looking very distraught and kind of confused. And then he just starts...
You're just sitting there like, oh god.
And then he just, you know, he like looks at Vector, acknowledging the pat, and then just kind of like starts walking forward again, not really saying anything.
So real quick, Tiberian just posted the scene up in media sharing.
I'll watch it later.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's Doom Crossing from the Chalk Eaters. Very accurate.
Yeah, Doom Crossing.
Well, let's go get back. Let's get the water for her.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start finishing. No, don't not get the water. I thought we were supposed to. I thought we were there to, you know, prevent the town from drinking more of the poisoned water. Right? Richard just kind of like puts like a confused, like kind of like tilts his head in a little bit of confusion. Unless the you know, it's the one in the inn that's okay, right?
Should be.
So what we need to do right now is that we need to first go to the poison one with the poison wells, and or the wells that were poisoned. And we have to take the buckets.
Yeah, take the buckets.
We gotta take all the buckets. Take all the buckets.
All the buckets.
Gotta
And
go
then I
down
should
to the
probably clean
beach and collect some seashells.
them. Or wear them as silly hats. When they're completely dry.
One thing to note is that during the time in which you had spent coming back, going to Miss Simmers, and are now outside again going back, it has finally started to snowflake. It's a little bit of snow, some snowflakes that are starting to settle down.
Victor kind of like just stops and just like looks up to the sky, and like tries to like catch like a snowflake with like on his nose. Just
All right. The sky is a very placid gray.
Can I try to eat? Can I try catching a snowflake with my tongue?
Yeah, sure, you can try catching a snowflake.
Just out of
Calm. Okay. Calm, Gray.
Do I need to roll anything for that?
No, you can just catch one.
Oh, you just catch one. Okay.
Real quick, I hate to interrupt, but I might have to go because it's getting late and I work, as well as I don't feel terribly great at the moment.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's likely that this scene's going to be going on for a little while.
Sleep well.
Yeah, okay. I will see y'all next time. I'll put in the chat the normal stuff. But y'all have a good
Yep,
one.
okay.
Bye-bye.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Hope you feel better.
Pat. Feel
Bye.
better.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, you don't have to roll to try and catch a snowflake.
Oh.
There's more than enough of them going around.
All right. Yeah. Victor just kind of, I don't know, grabs one. It just tastes one of the snowflakes, and just I don't know. It just kind of like it feels very satisfied. It just kind of whispers
yourself.
And then he just kind of like wonders, and he just ponders for a little bit, and just he kind of gives a big sigh. It's like, I wonder how the others are doing so far. Kind of as he's just kind of whispering to himself.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
But Richard kind of like snaps out of it. Like, okay, just like, all right, back. And you're just like, he's still kind of like focused on getting the buckets back to Miss Simmers.
Yeah, let's not worry about what we can't worry about. Well, let's focus on the right things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we still have to do our part on our. So let's go. And like Vector like kind of like goes back to like a kind of a bit more of a chippier mood.
Can Azurith just throw a little bit of snow at Vector and Amos?
There's not really much more than a light dusting because that's fresh snow. You could pick up some old snow off the ground and try though. It's just not like the soft, flaky kind. It's like the old.
Oh, it's old crusty kind. He's like, it's soft. It's crusty. No.
Amos like holds out a paw and lets the snowflake land and watches the snowflake as it lands into his paw and immediately melts.
It doesn't just melt a little bit. You see some of it actually steam very slightly.
Yeah, it just instantly evaporates as soon as it touches my paw.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
If we weren't tasked with, getting the buckets, I would maybe, play with a little snow, catch all these snow in our paws. Be cute, be fun.
Yeah, it would be. It would be. And Vector just kind of like plays like just kind of like just kind of playing around, just like making paw prints on the snow. But Vector just kind of like looks at again. He's like, I think it'd be best if we actually keep do what we were promised to do, and I don't want to hold Miss Simmers waiting here. And then after that, we could play after that, we might even have a little bit of extra time to play with the snow again.
All right. By the way, I went ahead and quickly put something in the Starlight New Dawn Pokerole chat.
I saw it's hilarious.
I just can't stop laughing at the dichotomy of this whole situation.
Yep.
The one
just so that way
time-
other people can see it, I'm putting a snippet of it in media sharing as well. So that way the viewers can see us too.
The one time Dart should have kept us cool, he did not.
So yeah, if we're gonna do it really fast, then let's if we get more time to play around, let's go really fast. And Azur starts jogging.
Okay, so for the viewers.
All right.
Oh, that is way too small. Never mind.
Yeah, they're small little images, kinda. But yes, you're trying to go towards the town center, little
Yes.
Yeah.
town square one. All right.
Perfection.
As you approach it, because I'm assuming you're going to be approaching it, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
Hopping and stuff.
As you approach it, from above you, you hear a. What are you guys doing?
Huh?
Hmm?
It's from above you.
Victor
Azur
like,
stops, looks up.
Yeah, Victor looks up too.
All right. Over the lip of the inn roof, which got cut through a couple times. You see a one Shade looking down at you. Seems like he's on the roof.
Oh, we're getting buckets.
Shade, what the hell are you doing on the roof?
Where the hell else am I supposed to hide?
I could
Huh.
think of a few places that aren't the roof.
If you say inside, I'm going to hit you.
It doesn't
So
need to
you
be
can-
inside.
Yeah.
Or the roof.
I also already tried going out into the middle of the woods. There already are a lot of mobs in the woods getting new wood to repair buildings.
Well, how the flump did you get up there?
I asked Jack to put me up here.
Well then.
Well,
But seriously, why are you guys getting water? You know the water's poisoned. I told all of you that.
we're not getting the. It's.
I said bucket.
We're
Not water.
Getting
Yeah, we're getting the
buckets,
bucket.
not the water. We see the buckets that transport water that isn't the kill death water.
We got Miss Simmers back to her her place. Right now we're helping her right now, and she told us to get all the buckets, so we can't draw any more water. They can't draw water without the buckets, right?
Okay, yeah, that actually kind of does make sense, but could you not go through the middle of the town square? I know there's a lot of them that aren't here right now. I haven't seen any of the purple robes around. But okay, just grab the bucket really quickly.
Okay, okay, don't worry. Yeah, we'll get the bucket. And then Victor's like,
Azur's already halfway done pulling the rope up.
Yeah.
And like Vector's helping, like, all right, don't worry.
Well, we're not doing anything wrong.
You do see that there is actually 2 buckets in this well, though.
Oh,
Well,
If you look at the little map image.
Oh, there are 2. Oh, there are
Oh.
2 buckets.
well, I guess I'll
Here.
take this one.
Shade, do you want to help us?
Aren't you supposed to be laying low?
Well, I mean,
Okay,
uh,
rule 1 of evading authorities that you don't want to catch you. Don't hang out with the people they're looking for.
yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
okay. Oh.
Amos seems like he has an idea for a moment, and he turns to go look off, and he says, "Hey, Scruff, can you?" And he looks behind him, and then looks down. Never mind.
Huh? Who's?
Okay, going past that for just a second. Are you going to be fighting people?
No, we're gonna be
What?
saving.
Okay. Okay, I just thought about something else. Do you even know where all the wells are in this city?
We know 2.
No, do you have a
Hmm.
map?
Maybe. This Vector's just gonna confuse me. No, this one right here.
Okay, new plan, and he's going to carefully hop off of the roof into the biggest snow pile he could find. And he's going to do his best to burrow through one side of the drift into the other, covering himself with snow and making it so he doesn't have like a lot of his fur is now covered with white snow instead of it being its normal striking color.
Oh.
I'm just going to stay in the middle of all of you, and I'm not going to just don't let them look too closely at me. I can't do anything about the tuft of hair.
As just pats down the tuft of hair.
You look like a snow dog.
As you try to pat down his hair, you only knock off a little bit of the snow.
Oh.
Amos tries like scooping some snow up with his paws, but as he goes to like lift like a bit of scoop snow off the ground, it just instantly kind of melts and evaporates.
Alright, so do we want to address him talking to someone that wasn't there?
Yeah. Who's the Scruff? You've been acting weird the past 3 minutes.
You guys won't believe me even if I did tell you. Maybe you'll talk about it later.
As just picks up bucket. Alright.
We're all amnesiacs in the wrong body. What do you mean?
Yeah, but this is a little bit more wild than just losing your memory.
Tell us.
So, did you guys... Was I gone for any amount of time that you guys noticed?
Victor like kind of put a paw off, like kind of like on his chin, trying to think. I mean, you were here and there, but I would assume that you were doing your own. You were doing your own thing for a while.
Puts down the bucket. And your scent was there and not there and back again for a moment. What happened?
Amos kind of like looks down deciding whether if he should tell or say what happened or not. If he's deciding if he wants to tell this what actually happened, or if he's just gonna brush it off. Something else. He just kind of like stares off for a moment. Not really responding.
Well, we have a lot of buckets to pick up. There's a lot of time to talk about it. Azurith picks up the bucket. Oh, we're wasting time. Let's go. And
Did you pick up the bucket that was in the well or that wasn't in the well?
in the well.
And I picked up the one that
All right.
wasn't on the well.
All right. The one that was actually in the well does have water in it, although it does seem like the one that wasn't in the well had all the water pulled out of it by a weather event that happened recently.
Oh, I mean, either way, no need. Might as well take it.
I guess Azurith's bucket he dumps up beforehand before picking it up. Back into the well, I guess.
Wait, are you putting it back into the well?
No, I'm dumping out the water.
Oh, okay. Just okay.
Why would I put it back
I
in
was
the
about
well?
to say, like, don't put it back in the well.
I'm gonna pet the AV kindly. And then Azurith's gonna start walking. Towards...
Maybe if Shade could take us there, or if we do need to get that bucket.
Shade's gonna like kind of like point up and go, next closest is up there.
Okay.
Hey, you
Keeps
lead,
walking.
we follow. You know this place more than we do.
Yep. And so he does lead you north for a little while. Before you kind of come across a very familiar place. Grab the...
Yes.
Did you just
Wait,
put
did it manage to go in somewhere?
It literally put it in.
Where did it go in?
I have no clue.
It's one of these moves somewhere.
Okay, not ice.
Is it in battle maneuvers? No.
Okay, what the hell did you just lose somewhere?
Okay,
There's a map
idea.
that... You know
Okay,
what? Here. I'm just gonna rewind time.
Oh.
If I could turn back time.
Why am I...
Rewinding. There we go. We have the technology.
We have the power. Okay,
We can rebuild him. We have the technology.
Oh, right, there are 3 green dots on the other platform.
Yes, this one.
Oh, I don't care about the green dots right now.
Yeah, isn't this Mishira's place?
Grab them out. No, this is to the north.
Yeah, this is
where you fight. Oh, silly buddy.
Yeah. That's where we had
Okay.
that fight. Yeah.
Ah, I see.
That's why
My
I said
direction's
that.
backward.
Yep. And you see that not only is there a well there, but also that... Here, let me make sure to lock this. But also that there is quite the amount of moms around, mostly working on the buildings, which seem like they were hit very, very hard. Including, over here, 2 of which have purple trim.
Find it funny. My just thought, it's just white. It's just the villagers. We'll be fine. Purple trim. Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
All right, just let's just be calm. I don't think let's just try not to be. Let's not try to draw too much attention.
Well, I'm gonna
No.
stay. over
How
here.
about just the Amos points at Vector and how about just you and
So-
Shade.
Azurith go and grab the bucket because the whole group of us go over might attract too much attention. You know, you just
Also, I
walk
don't
in
think
and
that
act
snow is
like
an
you.
effective disguise.
Yeah. If you just go and act like you're doing your job, no one should really suspect anything.
Yeah, and remember, and I just kind of put a paw on Azurith's shoulder. Remember what Miss Shimmer said, right? Anyone asks, we're just getting the water for her. That's all.
We just want to get the water. We just want to
Question:
get the water.
Are we still wearing our badge?
We just want to talk.
I don't know if you are or not. I guess you should just declare it now if you are or not.
Yeah.
No, if you have one, of course.
That goes in bag.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's definitely like taking that off.
Your invisible, non-existent badge, Vector.
I mean, I think you know what I mean.
Would Amos still be wearing the temporary badge he got from the guild in Chaos?
You could have it as like a as another memento, but it doesn't do anything.
I mean, it doesn't do anything, but like, would it still like be on his?
I'll just say it's going to be in your bag, along with your 2 shiny pennies
Okay,
of 1,000 poke each.
Like,
I just wanted to like ask if it would be on it because that would be like something that the other characters would notice and be like, what the fuck is that?
like, yes, I'm on loan
Yeah,
from
that's-
Scotland Yard.
I'm sorry, you're from Scotland Yard? You're
that?
Scottish?
What the hell's a Scotland?
Since we
What the
become
hell's a
Scottish?
yard?
Is that a type of polgo?
Special Agent
Alright.
Amos on
But-
loan from Scotland Yard.
Sounds like a
Ah.
particular yard.
We're not
Yar.
doing anything wrong,
But yeah,
so
Shade's gonna kind of like he's gonna like try and find like a good place to like vibe where like he's out of the way ish, but he
Amos
figures
is
that at
gonna-
least over here he has a slightly like there's like a chest high wall here, like
Actually-
leading up to that place. So at least if he's on the other side, he can kind of hunker down a little bit.
Yeah, actually, wait, before we go, he kind of like pops down a bucket to Amos and Shade. Do you think you can hold on to this for a while? In case things get to trouble, at least we'll be like at least they'll have 2 buckets missing.
Yeah, sure. We'll hold on to it.
Yeah, sure. I
You
think
guys
I think we
go.
can handle a couple buckets.
understood.
Quick, go grab that bucket
Yeah.
before people start coming.
All right, let's go.
Time they
And
begin walking.
just casually walking, casually walking.
Casually.
Amos is
walking.
going
Alright.
to stick by Shade and kind of Amos is gonna look through his bag real quick, kind of looking still like kind of confused and distraught. And he's going to pull out the temporary guild badge that he got from the guild and chaos. Or whatever that, I forgot what the town name is, or what the guild's called again.
It was Hamoa. It was Hamoa and Lulite that you got.
Okay, so
It
yeah.
was Hamoa that you showed up in, and it was a Lulite that you got to and then got that.
Yeah, the temporary badge, like, from Lulite, he pulls that out of his bag and kind of just looks at it. Like, this stuff, he just kind of stares at it for a moment, like, knowing that this stuff being in his bag and everything means that what he experienced wasn't like a dream or anything. It was real.
I'm not crazy. You gotta believe me.
So you gonna pawn that or something? Like,
Amos will just show it to Taldarius.
Who's Taldarius?
Ah, yes, show it
not-
to the god in the
Okay,
sky.
show it
show it
to
show it
Shade.
to God. Yeah.
Show it to God, but then show it to Shade.
Again, like I don't know what this is. Are you going to pawn it or?
I got this in another town that I was just at, but I never left here, seems, but I was there.
What do you mean? You
for-
found it in Starlight or?
No, the town name was Moonlight. And it seems like I was just there, and then another second I was back here again. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know what to do about this. One second I was walking with you guys, and the next second I was there. In this other town. Mons
Wait,
I've
you
never
mean-
met before. I mean,
Like
I'm
when
not.
we were walking up here or?
Not. Darn, I misspoke. But when I was walking with the Azurith and Vector, and then I just was somewhere else. And I was in this town. And I was in this town for a couple days. And then, as I left the town, I was just suddenly back here. Walking where I was before I left. And this badge I got in that town, and Amos looks through his bag and he pulls the 2 Poke coins. And I got these coins there too.
Well, that's certainly not a denomination that I recognize here. Also, I don't think I've ever seen a gold coin stamped with 1,000.
Yeah, they gave me 2,000 Poke for helping them do a dungeon.
Wait, it's called Pokey?
Yeah. I don't think it's of any use here. Doubt this is worth anything here.
No, wait, hold on. I just don't want to gloss over this. They called their currency Pokey.
Yeah. Not sure the choice of name there, but there, I got these coins.
So if it was nice there, why'd you leave?
It was kind of like looks down on him and he's like, I don't know. Amos is lying.
All right, because if I had the opportunity to get clean out of this helltown and out of this situation, I would probably take it.
Yeah. It was pretty nice there. Finally got some good food and a good night's rest, which I haven't had here in a long time. And everyone there seemed pretty
Sure.
chill. They actually had a
I-
decent order to things.
As you talk about like good sleep and good food, Shane's gonna like just kind of like hit you with like the "Are you really telling me about that?" look.
The most unrealistic part of his story is that he had those.
Don't torture me with those words. You're making me feel jealous.
I'm sorry.
As you just
Amos
hear-
came back with a few extra pounds.
You just hear an audible growl from Shade's belly.
Does Amos want to be mean and start talking about like the waffles he had or whatever?
You
he
keep
had?
telling me he's a bully, so I think he would.
It just
But Amos likes Shade.
grab after. It's like, come on,
Does he
focus,
now?
focus on the mission. Focus on the mission.
Aren't they talking to this while we're doing the actual mission?
Yeah, this
I know.
is simultaneous with like
Yeah, I know, I
Amos
know.
is gonna be mean.
Fuck it.
So like
As you guys are mission impossibling.
So like they had this like canteen where like I got like these really good waffles. They had all sorts of different foods for different mons. They had pretty comfortable beds and everyone was pretty chill and nice. And there was this alligator dude that worked like these things on his head that really liked eating a lot. Basically tried to eat everything in sight, including chestnuts without roasting them first or taking off the shell.
Oh, fun fact, Amos, did you know that I can tie ropes with my mouth?
Amos is just gonna like give a smirk to Shade.
If you say one more thing about the scenery or food or whatever, you're going to wake up and you're going to be hanging from the ceiling.
Amos just gives a small laugh with a smirk. Don't worry, we'll get you some good food once we get out of this shithole.
All right, well, I hope you like being an impromptu flying type.
Amos finally found someone as witty as him.
All right, and I think this is probably a good time to hop over to Vector and Azurith.
Mission impossible
Attempting
music.
to get to the well. Yep. All of the various mons around are working on the houses, replacing slice-through boards with new ones, tying them together, all of that good stuff. There's also what sounds like some minor work happening further up here, towards the north. And you even occasionally see some new bits of plank coming from those directions. The purple robes seem to be leading the construction.
Oh, you're gonna need to repeat that. You just cut out, please.
Oh, I cut out? Shit, okay. So, to the north, that's where you see occasionally some new planks and boards and the like, and posts coming down from, being carried by various mons. And otherwise, you just see things such as the purple robes leading the construction effort on the various houses, walking around, inspecting, things like that.
Mhm.
Well,
Let's see.
oh,
All right. So, what would you like to do?
walk up to the well.
Walk up. Well, we'll keep walking up to the well as if
We're not doing anything wrong.
we're doing the usual thing.
Just walk up to the well.
Walk up to the well.
All right. As you approach, you see that this purple robe seems to notice the newcomers. And they're going to go ahead and walk over and sort of just go things like, are you the new help in the area? We could really use it here. Some of these houses got hit pretty hard.
Victor looks at Azurith and looks at the purple. He's like, yeah, we're here to help. But before we actually do need the help, we do need to get a little bit of water here.
Oh, you need to get water?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
We're helping Miss Shimmers.
Well, Miss Shimmers has those water tanks. She was hiring people to fill them and everything.
Extra water.
Yeah. Well, you see, and Victor just kind of like, well, you see, well, after that rain, did a lot of damage, and yeah, Miss Shimmers is going to be needing extra water, and we do need to get the as much as water as we can to her as soon as we can, and this is probably the only one that we can probably find at the moment. We do need to get as much as we right now. Like they're just kind of like, right? I'd like to kind of like look towards Azurith to kind of like nod his head in confirmation.
Azurith nods.
I mean, I guess, but why'd you come all the way up here for water? There's water by the inn.
Buckets too.
Yeah,
No.
the water. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, sorry.
Not only does she need extra water, she also needs buckets too. Long story short, her basement's flooded.
Yeah, we need to get that. Yeah, we need to get that worked on as fast as we can, and more buckets, the better.
All right. Go ahead and roll a just whichever social attribute you want. Contest perform, and with 2 bonus dice because you were already pre-fed this lie
4,
by someone else.
5, 6, 7.
What was it? It was a social contest, and what was it? Perform.
Social
And-
contest perform with 2 extra dice because this is a pre-planned, pre-fed lie.
So 1,
What
2,
the
3,
fuck? That's a
4,
2.
5, 6. Okay, 6. So it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's roll, please.
Y'all need lying lessons from Shade or something.
Did we lose?
Yeah.
Fuck the 2 1s. I'm upset. I call BS. We had so much dice. We should at least got 3. Fuck.
The purple robe is gonna give you guys a stare. Sorry. The purple robe is gonna give you two like a bit of a stare and go, her basement's flooded. Her basement flooded during the slicing rain when all of the water was pulled into the sky.
Yeah, the slicing rain cut through her water tanks.
And it didn't so happen to pull the water that was in the water tanks. That's what you're trying to tell me right now. The weather event that infamously pulls all of the water into the sky.
Hector just kind of shrugs. We're just doing what we're told. We need to get water, and Miss Simmer needs it. I am not going to question Miss Simmers.
All right, go to the well by the inn then. It's closer. And there's more buckets. There's 2 buckets there.
Already done. And she wants more.
I'm beginning to wonder if this well is actually perfectly fine and not poisoned.
Okay, look. Again. We can't have all of the buckets missing. Just use the ones... There's only 2 of you. Why would you need more than 2 buckets? There's a bucket for each of you.
Mischievous, what's all the buckets?
Pocket mud.
Mega bucket. We have to create the mega bucket. We need all the buckets in town to create the mega bucket.
Again, I'm not, and again, this is even under the assumption that her basement is flooded, which I don't believe for 1 second. Again, if she needs to do something, and if she needs your help with it, you already have enough buckets for the 2 of you.
Well,
you know what? Here, I'll do you one better. If you need a 3rd bucket, there was another bucket that was already where the sick team was being kept. And I know because I was one of the ones that had to go fill it all the time. So, there's another bucket there if you really need another bucket.
Okay.
all right, yeah, perfect.
That's like deciding to cut their losses here. Like, you know what? We're just punching a wall.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk away.
All right. If it helps,
I don't know
you
where.
can actually see the bucket there.
Where?
Bucket.
Oh, there's actually 2 buckets, but there's one in the room too.
Oh,
Bucket.
there's a bucket.
There is actually legitimately more buckets there too.
There's
We
more
forgot those buckets.
we forgot those buckets. We need to get those buckets. I just really like buckets. Okay, I just want the bucket. Give me the bucket.
No.
No,
Or
fine.
If you want more buckets,
All right, fine. I'll go get the ones over there.
if you want more buckets, talk to the blacksmith when they're back. They can make you more buckets. Little weirdos today.
I'm just imagining just the there are the other buckets. I ate them.
Wait, what? Yeah, they were actually kind of crunchy.
Crunchy.
I
The only
ate
one who
them.
might be able to make that lie would be a steel type, like Dart. And even then, it'd be, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Crunchy.
They give my stomach the tingles.
Okay, no, we don't need Chomper 2 in this one.
Well, they walk back to the group. They don't say anything. They just pick up the buckets and start walking.
Meanwhile, when you come back, you do see Shade curiously sitting there with his bag partially open and a tiny bit of rope sliding out of it.
Oh.
He's giving a look to Amos.
Everything all right here?
The purple road can't see us now, right?
No, it's like if you hunker down, this is like a chest-high wall for you guys and consider your quadrupedal.
It's like, what happened? There's an air of menace here.
Oh, don't worry about it. Amos here just wanted some impromptu flying lessons tomorrow.
Well, that sounds fun. That's definitely something we can do after all this is over. It picks up the bucket. How's it going?
So
Well, okay, but where's the bucket?
I didn't get the bucket.
We didn't get the bucket. Okay, we couldn't.
What did you mean you didn't get the bucket? All you had to do was go over there and grab it.
I just like run and just grab the bucket. Just like Victor just like looks at it. It's like just
You go over there and not get spotted.
with obsession. Just I'm gonna take that bucket. I'm gonna run as fast as I can. I'm gonna take that bucket and run.
Okay, better idea. Well, maybe not better, but better idea. I didn't want to encourage this. All right, Amos, follow me.
There's a go.
Wait.
You'll recognize the sign. It's fine. And he's kind of like keeping low and
Okay.
going over into the tree.
Okay.
And he's going to like lean over to Amos and go, "Okay, look, going to have to run. This may turn out poorly, but at the count of 3, just use flamethrower on the house.
Oh my god.
Just
Oh,
catch
no.
all of their attention, make all of them look over here, and then they can run and grab the bucket. Hopefully they don't run up the middle, but I figured that they would object, but you're not, because you get to light something on fire.
I've been wanting someone to ask me to do this for as long as I've been awake here.
My
Okay, so
time has
after-
come.
After we light it on fire, we're booking it.
Well, no shit. I don't want a fucking lynch mob after me. I'm lighting this shit, bitch, and running.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Amos lets out a flamethrower blast into the house.
My gosh.
And Amos has a very big grin.
All right. I'm not going to have you roll accuracy. I do want you to roll damage, though.
Hang on. Quick
I just-
question though. Can he roll actually just to see if he crits? Can he
Yeah,
crit?
sure. I don't know if he can crit with it, but he can roll accuracy with it.
I just
Dex fight channel +2.
Dex fight
fight.
channel.
Oh yeah, he has.
If
the
you
dice.
say your single action, I'm going to hit you because you're specifically supposed to run.
Oh, okay, never mind. This is multi-action. I'm sorry.
I just turned to Azurith. It's just like, what are they doing?
What are they doing? Holding
I
a
don't-
bucket in his mouth.
I just like, can you hold 2 buckets?
Take a look at Starlight chat.
I saw that.
Oh,
Hang on.
This is a bucket. All right. Yeah, that bitch is light.
Alright.
Like
Light
it
as
is absolutely catching. Like, with a little bit of realization, you realize that this was probably old wood that was making up this house anyway, and you are happily letting out a flamethrower, most likely splitting these 2 Pokemon as you're like hiding in the tree brush over here.
You know, come to think of it, it's also possible that the slicing rain could have drawn out all the moisture from the wood too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
This
Someone
bitch going
pointed
up like
it out.
in their box.
Someone pointed it out. Let's go.
Oh this. Oh no. So the thing's on fire now, isn't it?
Oh, it is very obviously like emblazed.
Go.
go.
And it just runs behind.
Someone thought of it. Let's go.
Amos fucking books it.
Yep.
They run around. And
Yeah,
probably
Shade is right there with them.
they're all distracted now. Aren't
Oh
they?
yeah, they're like there was a sudden freak out over this.
I'm going to run and get the bucket.
There are 2 buckets over here, aren't there? By the well.
Nope, there's only one.
Only one?
I'm gonna
Okay.
run and get the bucket. I'm getting the bucket.
Get the
Get
bucket.
that bucket.
Get the bucket.
Eat the bucket.
This is my
Alright.
bucket.
You now have the bucket.
I am
And
running
as you-
back.
As you grab it and turn around, you hear the voice of the same purple robe that was talking to you earlier yell out, someone get a water type and someone go grab water from the well.
Oh no!
Oh!
No! No!
Vector is both of those things.
I'm running with the bucket. This is my bucket.
Azurith holding both buckets in his maw somehow. They're just running. They're just. They're off screen. We're off screen. We're gone. We're gone. We're gone.
I'm just imagining the dog that's got the thing that you really need, but it's playing keep away thinking it's a game, and it's like, no, please, just drop it!
No, give, only throw.
No give, only throw, yes.
Amos was just so excited by hearing the words, Amos, please light this on fire, that he didn't even think about the implications of what lighting a building on fire would cause.
I'm just bolted back. I'm bolting all the way back to miss him. Wait, my Vector just stops right here. Bucket, I said my bucket sense is tingling. He goes in quickly. Sorry.
They would
Y'all
probably
are
lead him to
adorable.
like the wood pile on the back.
Tambourine noises.
Alright, I'm gonna grab one more bucket and leave.
So did you grab that bucket?
Yeah, I grabbed that bucket. Do I have enough space to grab the other bucket? There's too many.
Can you
here.
hold 3?
You could probably wear one of the buckets as a hat.
Oh my gosh, yes!
You could actually wear it better than Azurith because of Azurith's head crest.
Yeah, so you could wear the other bucket as a hat.
Yes, I am. The bucket is now a hat. This is my bucket now.
It is an ill-fitting hat that kind of sometimes slips down onto your eyes.
We need bucket, Vector. I'm sorry.
I just love how the random song on the playlist right now is WTF.
Give me bucket. You just see this. Just see this Pokemon just running down with a bucket. As a helmet. This is
we're heading to Miss Simmers now, right?
Also, yes, I think I love you, sweetheart. I am so happy. And you picked that GIF.
Lord Buckethead.
Lord Buckethead. I am Lord Buckethead. No! All shall bow down to me.
Alright.
And I'm just bolting it all the way down. Just screaming with a mouthful of buckets. I am the Bucket Lord.
Okay, calm down there, Bucket Lord. What do you want the whole place to follow?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Just give me one of these.
All right.
I'm just gonna walk over and grab one of the buckets.
Vector just holds a paw on his hat, but I keep this one.
He drops a bucket for Amos to pick up.
All right. I think that's all the buckets.
Back to Miss Simmers we go.
It just starts bolting down.
On the plus side, Amos finally got to commit intentional arson.
Mm-hmm. Amos is muttered.
no.
Amos is like wagging his tail and is visibly happy. It's like, finally, I get to burn things.
By the way, both Vector and Avi, you have both failed the you have failed the responsibility check of not letting Shade go off by himself with Amos.
Oh, so it was just Vector and Avi, not me and or Azurith. Got it.
Here's the thing, though. Vector's too trusting.
Fuck it, whatever. I'm done. Don't worry. It is 1:45 in the morning for me. I'm just done. Don't worry.
Love daylight savings.
I love
Daylight savings.
I don't have to worry
it's
about
technically 2:45.
Oh no.
So I'm especially dumb today. Don't worry.
Mhm.
Okay, so before we continue, here's a silly thing. If Alabaster Gleam finds out that it was us who did it, they could commit this as a crime, like you burnt down a house,
You stopped us from getting a bucket.
a bucket, and a water type. Yeah, Miss Simmers. I need to point it out there.
I'm just like, it's just the bucket just covering my eyes, and I'm just panting in glee with my bucket.
Vector, get that off your head, you dork.
No, but no, it's my bucket. I like
Get
this
your
bucket.
Amos smacks the bucket with his paw.
It just sort of like goes down over Vector's eyes.
Azurith goes to fix it. Gives gentle pat. Proceeds to walk back towards Miss Simmers.
All right. I think that this is probably a good time for a first of all for us to take our little break, and then after that a scene swap. You have successfully achieved bucket.
Not bucket, buckets. We have 5. You will
Well,
fear
yeah,
us.
but do any of the 5 buckets really compare to the one that Abby had?
Okay, that's true.
There is the one bucket to rule them all.
Great.
So we're taking a break. But like, it is our
We have
end
like
time.
10 minutes left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because daylight savings kicked in for a couple of us, so like it before the session technically started, it was like it from like my perspective, assuming we didn't do the time shift, it'd be like 3:45. But since we've gone an hour back, it's technically 2:45. But
By the way,
Yeah,
I
folks,
just thought that we were continuing on until the clock hit the normal time. Because we started when the clock hit the normal time.
I mean, we are currently at 3.5 hours for the recording, and it typically only goes for 4 hours, and we did start a little late. So technically, as far as that goes, it would be our normal ending time.
Well, yeah, but the past couple of weeks that we actually played, we were starting like an hour late.
True. I mean,
Yes,
it's
the
up
bigger
to
question is
the
how-
group. I mean, I'm good to keep
I mean, yeah, it's up
going.
to the group. I was just pointing out that like I thought that we were just gonna keep going to normal time.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I do prefer if we can stick with the normal length of time rather than
Okay.
yeah.
This was
I gotta
Bucket
do
Lord
stuff
needs
tomorrow
his
morning.
rest.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you got to show up for Mage on time.
I will try, but I have a few. I might be a little late because I have to go out to lunch with family.
His family.
I think
holds
I'm
him
shaving a growlithe this tomorrow. You know.
No.
Listen, his family holds him back, unlike the rest of us.
All right. In that case, yeah, it's probably best to just end it here because I think that's a good ending scene. A great bucket heist.
Mission accomplished. So we tried going stealth, and then 2 of our party members like go loud.
What is stealth?
No, you tried going stealth, failed horribly, got called out, and then the other 2 members of your group that knew that would happen, that were still waiting back at the van, are just like, all right, it's go time.
We try to offer peace, but
We tried to offer peace. However, the dice rolls.
You tried to offer peace, but it turns out that you 2 are horrible fucking liars.
I blame the dice.
I don't like lying.
Oh God, would it have been fine if I didn't say that it flooded?
Probably more fine, yes.
God damn it. We need buckets. You don't need buckets.
Now they need buckets.
No, that's their fault. That's their fault. They should have just gave us the buckets.
Yeah, they should have given us.
I mean,
Listen, you should have given us the money. We were gonna steal the money from you quietly, peacefully. You wouldn't have known, but you interfered.
I wouldn't have had to burn somebody's house down.
You would have done it anyways.
I would have done it anyway.
Honestly, they need to rebuild that house anyways.
I would have done it even if it was fully intact.
By the way, I do like
Amos
how Shade
wags his
got to
tail and
fool me.
says, I love arson.
I'm just imagining that it's like, you know, Shade pulling Amos aside. Like, I'm going to talk about it over here because I know there'd be certain objections if I talked about it near them.
That's probably absolutely true. Like, please don't burn a house down. That's somebody's place.
Yeah, but nobody's going to be in it.
All right, shall I wrap this up or?
One last scene before end. As you're sitting there, everyone, Amos is, sitting there behind you guys, and one moment you look to see Amos is there, and then you look back and Amos is no longer there.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Drops bucket.
Wait, did he take the bucket with him?
Oh my gosh.
Did he just take the bucket with him?
Where did you?
Please tell me that you brought the bucket with you.
He totally brought the bucket with him.
That's one less bucket to worry about.
So you are cameoing in the Digimon game then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
How could I not? I want to.
Please reference the bucket.
I will.
Yes,
No one invited
thank
other
you.
games.
Thank you. That's all I ask.
And if the rest of you want to cameo as well in another game, do let me know. We have
I thought
room
it was
for
invited
2
to.
cameos per game. What? What was that, Darcy?
I just thought he was invited to cameo.
He kind of brought it up.
Mhm.
All right.
But yeah.
Cameras are kind of like an open spot anyways.
Yeah.
I will say that, like, you know, for games that I run, like, I require that people actually, like, plan it out and set it up with me, not spur of the moment, but hey.
Yeah, like
People
setting
can-
up the Ashford in A2A sometime.
I mean, I could totally do it. It's just, you know, you gotta talk with me about it beforehand and actually, like, set stuff up. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
do spur of the moment. Because I like to do the old planning thing a lot, as you may have guessed, knowing me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I will definitely hit you up about that because that seems I wanna have more fun interactions with the funny Wolfen.
Alright. Well, either way, I think that is enough for tonight if we're ending now. The
Hey.
Great Bucket Heist was successful. Even though you were only with half the party, you didn't die fighting the boss, although you did have to have a 3 out of 4 primal, and the 4th is knocked out.
Oh, they're
I'm
an
sure
enemy-
it's fine.
Oh no, they flop over and exhausted. They're in enemy territory.
Hey, someone remembered that the Jolene is passed out in the middle of the Alabaster Gleam camp.
Also, Argus
Ah.
has lost a little bit of himself.
Nothing he can't regain, though.
Pat.
Goodness.
All right, wrap it up, Zoom.
Alright. Well, thank you everybody for joining us today for Starlight New Dawn. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that allows streams to keep on happening. I can't do this without you guys coming by, helping out however it is that you do. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, subscribing to our YouTube, or picking up some packs of cards or stream loots. But for now, thank you for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Running.
Bye.
I'm assuming we're doing the like what we did in like after.
Yeah.